Hey!
How's it going? I'm in a different place than I normally am. It feels weird. Looks like we're good. Everything's working. Everyone looks good.
Yeah.
We're going to get started. Thanks for joining and welcome to an extra special episode of the Bottlecap Brigade. Mm-hmm. Tonight, we're going to play D&D a little bit differently than you're supposed to. If you've seen us in the past, you know that Gary Gygax rolls in his grave every time we play a session. This one is going to somehow be worse. I'm also going to be doing a slightly different joke today.
Oh, God.
What's a witch's favorite subject in school?
What?
Brewery.
Spelling! Fucking idiots. That was so easy. You didn't get it.
Okay.
All right. Are we good?
That was funny.
Do we look good?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and introduce today's players. First up, have you ever had a friend that just lights up the room? If you have, say hello to another one with Austin Von Johnson as Cindy Bernard.
Hi.
That's great. Well done.
That's light.
Next up, if cartoon bluebirds were real, a couple of them would certainly be sitting on her shoulders. It's Miranda Hickelablasio. You see why everyone likes me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody does.
Do we
And you
sound
have
okay?
a dog on your head.
We sound great.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm much worse, way smaller than the other guys, but I like it. Yeah, we're
You're
tiny.
tiny.
I'm just tall as the thing about it.
Next, you're like sunshine on a rainy day. It's Austin Townend.
Hey, it's me.
I got sunshine.
Last but certainly not least, we have an amazing guest that can make babies smile just by talking about baseball. It's Matthew Melton.
Talking babies.
Yeah. Matt, before we get rolling, do you have any pluggables that you would like to plug at the top of our episode?
Pluggables to plug. This may intersect with exactly no of your viewers, but I do a regular podcast called That Baseball Show.
Yay!
As you referred to. It's at That BB Show on Twitter or That Baseball Show wherever you download your podcasts. It's ostensibly about baseball, but it's actually really not. So that elevator pitch has not served us well at all. But if you're interested at all, then check us out.
Marketing. That was good.
Woo!
Never heard of it.
Excuse me. All right, one other.
Welcome to the
Bottlecap Brigade.
One other thing that we have for you today. I think Miranda, you have something that you'd like to chat with everyone.
I do. Could we switch spots?
Yeah. Let's switch
Okay.
spots.
Oh, that's fine.
I just need you to.
use this.
We're gonna do a thing here really quick. You see where the mouse is right there on this thing?
No.
Am I the right character?
Oh, yes.
Okay, just click on that whenever you want to do the thing,
Oh, no.
and don't fuck it up.
I moved already.
Yeah, it's town.
Just
Literally the
that's
only
what it
thing you
says.
can
We're in the wrong spots.
Yes. Good day,
Oh,
good
there we
evening, and good night. Welcome to News Hour. I am your host, Winona Ryder, and tonight we're not actually going to talk about the news. We're gonna talk about the weather today, folks. There's a lot happening here in Magna. So up in the northwest, it's fucking hailing dice from Dice Envy. So grab your fucking umbrellas, y'all. And then down here, Phoenix area, it's hot. Very hot. Don't forget your sunscreen, white people. And Winnipeg, Texas. Maps. So many maps are raining down, just like the Northwest. This system here is kind of swooping in, and then it's going to start raining maps. And then over in this northeast section, we're getting a swirly dwarven windstorm of Jolie miniatures from Hero Forge. These winds really bring in a strong current down south. And really, all of it, you can find all of this, it's all caused right over here by this link tree. That, actually, this link tree right here.
Fuck off!
This link tree right over here is kind of causing all of these storm surges. So make sure you go to linktree.com/thebottlecapbrigade to kind of get a head start on ordering your Hero Forge miniatures and your Dice Envy dice and your Incarnate maps. That's it. Winona Ryder here from the News Hour front desk. Thank you.
Guys, Winona Ryder's that's a big hit.
For words
Oh, we
just
switched.
Yeah.
Yeah, Word Escape Me. That was so good.
Great.
And I just want you to know how proud of you I am, both as a friend and as a dungeon stepdaddy. So.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So just for everyone at home, this is an epic level one shot. So all of the characters are starting out at level 20. I have prefaced this with everyone, but I'm doing it with you tonight as well because I gotta give some motherfucking context to this. I wrote essentially an entire module, and the first, I'd say, page and a half is me introducing the stream. So I apologize in advance, but I would love it if everyone at home would buckle in, crack yourselves open like a nice cold beverage, get ready for me to talk for a while. I'll try really hard to not be monotone, but take fucking notes, okay?
Fucking notes.
You don't actually have to do that.
Take some fucking notes.
All right. So, once again, I would like to welcome everyone to the Bottlecap Brigade's one-shot entitled Cthaeh.
Woo!
Cthaeh.
Yes.
Oh, let me switch the friend. There's a lot to do here, you know?
Yeah.
Not that.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay. So we're transporting ourselves to a time in Magna long before the experiences of the Bottlecap Brigade, an era in which technology, machinations, and wells of magic ruled supreme across the landscape. The people were at peace. Skyships filled the air, great structures were erected by the royal family, and massive factories were able to produce fantastic creations to be used by anyone that could afford their luxury. Everything's fine. Magna was under the rule of the royal family, and the three siblings, Jax of Astine, Yarwe of Lucios, and Nista of Ephyre, all oversaw the operations and happiness of their respective realms. What would now be considered 46 years before Jax, also known as BJ, was an era of change, however. The three ruling nations covered vast swaths of an open landscape nearing the end of the Second Era. And without notice, that landscape started to shift. I'm not as good of a weather as you are.
Doing great.
At first, the transition was gradual. We're going back to you guys. Sorry. At first, the transition was gradual. Jax, the eldest and wisest of the three, would receive reports from his siblings telling tall tales of rivers overflowing and flooding farmland. Sometimes a new pond would spring up where there was only bare earth before. It was all written off by the scientists at the time as Magna responding naturally to some of the more like advanced technological innovations of the era. That optimism was short-lived, however. Over the coming decades, massive sections of the Magnian landscape began to be swallowed up by new rivers, lakes, and the surrounding ocean. I know how to read. A majority of the population was still in denial regarding the severity of the changes until the uprising in the west. Citizens of Ephyre and much of its capital city, Arath, were swallowed by the ocean overnight. Hundreds of thousands died. Those that remained called for blood for their leaders in action. They rushed to the capital steps only to find Nista, their queen, already swinging by her neck in her bedchambers. They were cut off from civilization, their port towns were destroyed, and they had only a small land bridge connecting them to Magna proper at this point. Few would survive.
An isthmus?
It wasn't
it
Nice.
returns.
I'm bringing a few things full circle. Yeah! Throughout the remaining nations, entire communities soon found themselves displaced. Family lineages were cut short, and nearly every living creature in the south of Magna began migrating north to safety. Reports from outposts said that the land was stable and lush, and that they should have no trouble staking out a new claim to the land once they arrived. The journey, no matter how difficult, would certainly prove worth it. Much of the northern continent remained wild and uncharted territory up until this point, but the citizens of Astine and Lucios would favor that danger over the possibility of sharing a fate with the Epharians. I don't know how to talk. Nobody knows if it was born of the squalid conditions many migrants found themselves living in during their journey, or if some deep evil magic was at play. But the first reports of the plague sprung up around the year 5 BJ. I brought it back around. It seemed to affect the young more severely than the elders, but no one was safe. When infected, humanoids would slip into a delirium, speaking predictions of a bright and glorious future that would never come to fruition. The ones that lived more than a week would slip into a waking coma, their eyes still open and active, but their bodies forever still. For the few remaining survivors, the outlook was bleak. The plague had taken almost everyone with no genetic immunity, and only scattered encampments were left surrounding the large outpost set up by Jax and Yarway. Until now, the only dangers faced were those of the journey, but rumors were swirling that agents of darkness were baring their fangs in the dense Astine forest. You, their trusted advisors, figured that a consolidation of power at this point was your only actual hope for survival. Almost done, thank you. There have been rumblings of a forgotten city to the northwest that could hold answers and hopefully even a cure for the plague. After months of travel, you all find yourselves at the northern border of Astine and Lucios. The old barracks was hobbled together to use as a makeshift city until better arrangements could be put together and made for the royal family. If we're pointing, it's right fucking there. That's
if we're pointing.
That's
We're not.
We're not.
No. You stand at the precipice of
Fucking headband.
You stand at the precipice of a crudely thrown together throne room with a dais at the end. Seated in front of you are the once imposing figures of both Jax and Yarway, your trusted like friends. They're now weakened and frail after the loss of their sibling. Hollyborough crowns shade their face, and that makes them look even more sad, old, and downtrodden. They're desperate for answers and have looked to you so very many times over the centuries to provide them. Much of your old life had to be left behind, only your equipment, knowledge, and savvy remains. Jax, his famous jet black hair now covered with speckles of gray and his tan skin turning to rot, turns to you all and says, "Ah, the glorious four! Would you all introduce yourselves to Yarway? Her mind seems to be slipping and she needs a refresher." Yarway shoots you all a kind smile through yellow teeth. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, well.
Well, it'll just be this until we die. We'll just stare at each other until the world ends. Great, cool.
I'm Talon Stray. You see in front of you a about like 6 foot black tabaxi, a black cat essentially, really like slick, like shiny, well oiled black fur. She wears a helmet like this one. Oh my god. That gives her a special kind of like night vision. She carries she kind of has like a injured leg, and part of her leg is replaced by this kind of like clockwork machinery that almost in like the silence of a room you could like ever so quietly hear like just these gears moving together.
That's
Knock so much shit.
Like
You're such a cat. You're fucking knocking shit off the table.
Oh my god.
All the time.
Too good.
Yeah, she carries a cane with a dragon head on the very top. She's in a tuxedo sort of jacket, green cargo pants sort of that have like that cut off at the ankle with like thick sort of combat boots. She stands very tall with like this gold and green necklace. And these 2 like piercing green eyes. You can definitely, she's about 65 years old, and she you could tell has been through a lot of like physical sort of damage. There's like several cuts on her face, and you can see like slashes on the parts of her arms that you can see. A little tough to look at, but that's Talon.
She's a bad bitch.
And that turned off.
Oh shit.
Maybe the whole computer. And that turned off.
Are we still on?
No, we're good. We're still good.
Cool. All right, dope sauce.
Yeah, we still good?
Yeah.
Still on? All right. Yeah, I guess you guys see this well-dressed, extremely well taken care of tiefling approach Yarway. I just want to like grab like her hand if I can and go to my knee. The Excellency, it is Rudius Maximilian at your service.
Oh
like,
my god.
Yarnwick
Yes.
is super stoked.
Yeah. I'm like, it's wonderful to make your acquaintance.
It's nice to meet you too, Rudius.
Read it after me.
Okay.
Rudeus.
Rudy.
Rudeus. Maximilian. Perfect.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I'll go back now.
I like your other friend more.
Most do.
Actually, not the first time that's been said.
She looks over at Cindy.
So,
Just that phrase. She looks over at Cindy.
so over kind of tending to Jax is this female human wizard. She's continuously casting prestidigitation to kind of clean up like the decaying and like make Jax smell better.
Jax just continually is shitting. He
Just
hasn't
all
stopped
over, and
shitting
is
in days.
constantly cleaning up the mess. She has blonde hair with goggles, and the little goggles like have different little hinges that have lenses and a gem that can come over the little goggles. She's dressed in kind of this like elven made like steampunk style armor with a cloak over it. She has an epaulette that kind of hangs off. You can tell it's supposed to be up normal, but it's hanging off for some reason. Her hair's very disheveled and like thrown into a messy bun, and she has a robot arm. And so she's over and she's tending to Jax, and she's like, "My God, Rude, will you leave the poor woman alone? Holy shit! Hi, I'm Cindy Brainerd. I'm sorry about everything. I just didn't have a lot of time, to get ready. Son of a bitch! Somebody get him down! Get him down! Get him down!" She's pointing to like this little like fairy that's like over on top of a chest in the corner that's like dangerously. But you get down! You get down! You get down right now! You get down! You get down! You fucking! I will beat your ass!
You're the only one that can see the fairy.
Okay.
We're all staring at
I will beat your fuck! Anyway, my name is Cindy, and I will help you. Oh my God, more shit! And she goes and starts casting more prestidigitation on Jax.
I like you more than
Cindy
that
needs a
one.
day off.
Yes, I do, but I don't get one.
I can tell.
And what about you? And she looks over at Kenneth?
Kenneth, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Kenneth is fine. That's fine. Hey, hello? Kenneth? Hang on. Kenneth Crushbone, second son to Susan Crushbone, chieftain of Talator, the kingdom in exile from the Southlands. Y'all know my mom, I'm sure. She's great. No?
What does that mean?
My mother? Like what is a mother?
Do I look like someone who would know your mother?
Yeah, I mean, she's Susan Crushbone, so...
Yarnway kind of reaches over and she smiles to you like through like yellow gross like falling off teeth. She says, "I know your mom."
Right?
I know your mother. She stole my banana bread recipe.
Well, sorry to hear that. Might makes right and what all. But,
She's a bitch.
yeah, just, guardian spirit, chalice is my sort of deal. Like, my ancestors kind of come through me, and that's my thing. And I'm really excited to be here.
Jax looks at everyone and just says, "Oh, thank you almost all of you for introducing yourself." That was
Also, I'm
almost
6'11"
really
with
nice.
red skin and violet eyes.
Your skin is very red. Did you exfoliate today?
Well, thank you for noticing. Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep sound mind, sound...
Yeah, look
Skin,
at us. Some
so-
of us have time to get ready in the morning. My fucking epaulette's falling off. Son of a bitch. I am so excited.
Cindy, do you need a couple days off?
Can I just have a glass of wine, please?
Yeah. And he kind of,
It's never just one.
with a shaky hand, kind of points over to one of his servants, and the servant kind of rushes and comes right back and pours you a glass of wine.
Thank you so much.
That's a neat trick.
Would anyone else like a glass of wine? She looks scared to shit.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. So Jax kind of turns to everyone and just says, "Oh, thank you, friends. We are weak. It's no secret. When Nisa passed in such a gruesome manner, the essence that binds the royal bloodline was ruptured." Stop.
Sounds reversed.
Ruptured the bloodline.
Yeah. We're faced with a dilemma.
Cindy would like to try to see what.
A roll for perception.
Okay. It's a little cocked. That's the same thing. It's a 14.
Okay, it's like, you know when you kind of look into a bright light, or you're like kind of looking into the sun and you see like little germies in your eyes, you know that's what he's kind of tracking for.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And I want to I want to reach into my pocket and like pull out a handkerchief and just lick it and just like rub your eyes a little bit.
God.
There we go. That'll make it better. Just don't flinch. Don't flinch. It makes it worse. My God.
Thank you, Cindy. Yes, we're faced with a dilemma. You all are no strangers to this, but we're still trying to find a way to stave off the plague. Medics have come back recently, and they're reporting that our new quarantine area is pretty much full. And Yarway kind of pipes in. She says, "It's full to the brim." Yes, Yarway, Jackson. Anyway,
These gods are created, and he's like doing this too.
Anyway, medics are reporting that the new quarantine area is full. We need a cure for the plague, but we also don't know how much longer we're going to be able to guide the people at this rate, if we're being honest with ourselves. Our minds are sick, and while the bodies of our people are fully paralyzed, it's almost ironic. The answer might be found also in the royal tomb to the west. If Nista's guards were maybe able to rescue her body from the palace that night, maybe they were able to get her out of the city and close to the tombs. If you can give her a proper burial, maybe our minds could recover and we can begin to govern appropriately again. Free from the shackles and torment that we're experiencing right now.
I have one question.
And he shits again.
Oh God! Oh fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Who did you say we would be burying?
Nisa, our sister.
I just want to say that I am so sorry for your loss. I myself have lost 3 children to this plague, but of course I'm a survivor. I'm making this about me now, but I just want to say that I'm so sorry for your loss, and I'm sure that as a survivor and the rest of us, we can surely find a cure and take care of your dear sister.
Cindy, you've been such a good friend for so many years. It's almost unimaginable. So anything you could do to help would be.
Oh, get the fuck down! Get down! Get down right now! Get down right now!
I have one more question.
You see the fairy this time.
Jackson Christ. Does Cindy have to come with us?
No, but she's probably the second strongest.
Rudez, I have saved your ass several times, and to be fair, I have cleaned up many of your messes.
You promised me that you would not tell anyone about the messes.
I didn't mention them specifically. I didn't describe specifically what they were.
Yeah, so
I
do
just
it.
generally referred to them
You
as
poop like
messes.
this guy?
No, it's...
And here we are again,
one that's
talking about our
pooping.
assholes.
Jackson
Nothing
Christ.
has changed.
Yeah.
Well, don't.
He's like, no, I just did.
Well,
Fucking shit!
Thanks, Cindy.
What'd I do for you, Kansas?
Challenges
You are
removes
the best,
yourself.
Cindy.
Prestidigitation all over the place.
Just walks out of frame.
Don't come close to this fur.
And then Jax just kind of looks at all of you, just starting to get a little bit worried at this point that his really close and trusted advisor seemed to have lost it a little bit, maybe gone off the rails. And he says, if you all can help, I wouldn't want to impose too much, being frail and old like I am, but if you could maybe go and help us out, that would be really great. And also, just don't try really hard to not kill too many people.
Yes, of course, Your Excellency. I got it, sir.
I make no promises.
Cindy's like, of course, and like she's giving death stares, like, you guys better be on your best fucking behavior.
well, not be honest, not killing people is not really my bailiwick, but,
This is true.
We'll do our best, right? We'll do
no,
our best.
obviously.
We'll do our best.
I'm going to
That's
bring
what
glory to the Crushbone line, and my guardians will smite our enemies with the power of 1,000 dying stars, etc. So, yeah, I mean, that sounds cool. I'm in.
I suppose that's all we can ask for. And he kind of trails off into the distance again.
He just shrinks.
His mind started to reel from having a little bit too much interaction. And you all know that there's essentially two things going on at this point. So from some of the scouting reports, there is a small encampment up north from the camp that you all have set up called Aramore. And then the Royal Catacombs off to the west that need attention, I suppose.
So we're burying somebody, yeah? We're like going to put them to, like, are we taking a body with us? Is that kind of part of the whole deal?
Well, the hope is that Nista just roll a history check for me.
We'll do
Make it
this.
fun.
Ooh. How does an unnatural 20 grab you? That's great.
Hey!
Unnatural.
Cheers. Boop.
Even on an unnatural 20, a dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
All right. Hey, I'll
fuck it.
please.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucking drunk as hell tonight too. By the way.
I'm excited to
Just some
for
drunken
Max to
level
change
20
slow.
fights.
Yeah. So
already.
with that roll, I'll just kind of reiterate what's going on because you all have been close enough to the courts that you know exactly what's happening. So Nista, the leader of the fire, died. She was hung by her people, and really all communication was cut off past that point. And Jax and Yarway are hoping that she was transported up to the Royal Catacombs after she was murdered. So you all could potentially give her a rightful burial instead of the really shitty one that she received. And then alternatively,
Her people rose up against her because she was like a shitty leader, though, right?
yeah, she didn't do anything about the
Right.
south of the entire continent flooding spontaneously.
Well, I have my own issues with that. Our kingdom, Talitor, was in the south. Exiled from it, probably underwater by now, who knows. But I'm sure Nista did her best. And, she deserves to be arrested. So, I'm in. Let's do this.
Thank you. And then he just kind of fades off into nothingness again.
It's a good trick, too. Do that twice, you come back. Appreciate
Comes
you.
back when he eats it. Yeah, his mind thinks again.
So are you guys leaving the throne room? What are we doing?
I go where Crushbone goes.
All right. I gotta take a crap before we go.
I'll be there.
Oh, well, I guess I'll hold it.
Wash your hands!
No, you won't.
I'm going to, before I leave, prepare a little diaper for Jax.
Okay.
Okay, this should last you for a while. I've enchanted it.
He
It's a diaper of holding.
He looks at you and just eviscerates that diaper of holding. It is. If it could be full, it would be.
Is that the
Eviscerates.
is that the one
eviscerated my
that Tack
pants
ended
this
up with?
Yeah.
Oh, backstories of items!
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Had a good run.
Yeah, so you said something about there's a city as well. We're supposed to check into that city.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the way.
So essentially a little bit closer. One would say on the way up to the north, there is a small encampment that scouts have reported to potentially hold a cure. It looks like it's free of sickness. No one there has the plague. So
It's very interesting.
Super odd. It's very, wow.
Should we take the horses?
So as you all walk out of the throne room and overlook this really newly constructed city, you're essentially on this balcony overlooking a courtyard. There's a very small number of halflings and dwarves and just random kind of smattering of individuals walking around the courtyard. You also see some dilapidated steam engines. It doesn't look like much technology has really survived the trip up from the south. It's a really long journey, and a lot of stuff kind of got broken down on the way. As you kind of look over, from above on this patio that you're on, you kind of hear a voice in the distance, and you just hear, "Cindy, Cindy, Cindy."
I turn to
Yeah, and you see a boy. He's maybe 15 or 16, running up the stairs.
Okay.
And he comes up to you and he says, "Oh, Cindy, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been?"
Do I recognize the boy?
Roll for it.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Recognition.
How well you recognize perception.
That is an 11.
Okay, no, you don't at all. You have never seen this kid before.
Hi! It's been so long!
And he just looks at you and he says, "You're so strong. You're so great. You're so amazing. I can't wait to give you a kiss."
Oh God. Okay, sweetheart. I am old enough to be your mother.
This is where I exit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. But we have to get going.
Yeah, please don't leave though. Please don't leave.
I want to walk by as you're talking, like behind her. It's Cindy. I'm like, you go, girl.
Thanks. Just not inappropriate.
You're just so great.
I know.
I just
Thank you.
love you.
Okay. Well, we got to get going. But
Okay.
you have a wonderful rest of your day.
No,
Okay.
you have a wonderful rest of your day. You're great.
Okay.
Okay. As everyone leaves, roll a con check.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what just happened. Okay, that's good.
I'm good at con.
I got.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I also got an 18.
I got an 18.
Wow. Everybody went double drink.
I got a 25.
Damn.
I don't get a
Well, I
drink.
rolled an 18, but
But I'm gonna drink anyway.
Better be a billion.
Are we aware that anything? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, is
are we
this
aware
a
that anything
saving?
happened?
Roll a medical check.
23.
Everybody who wants to be aware.
Yeah, anyone that wants to give it a check.
Medicine.
A medicine
eh?
check?
Yeah.
It's a different roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cocked, and that was almost a 20.
19.
Okay.
I got a 29.
I got 10.
How do you like a 7?
So yeah, you two know that kid totally has the plague.
Cool.
He is plague ridden hard.
Right.
No.
I am keeping
Cindy do?
distance as fuck.
Yeah, you two know that.
Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna head out. You put on a fucking mask, okay? We're gonna just go.
Okay. Also, you know that the plague spreads typically by eye contact.
Oh, fuck!
What?
Put on some fucking blindfolds.
Who found this person in here?
I'm just like, God.
Yeah, our quarantine sucks. It's just like, hey gang, hey, don't
Spreading the
go.
virus.
Yeah, this isn't topical at all.
Yeah, this is so. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are just leaving?
I'm gonna go. I mean, like,
Cindy,
We must do something about this. This child not only loves you.
That is, we are going to go do something about that right now. We're going to go find
Can he or
ourselves a
she
cure.
hear me now?
Huh?
God, Cindy.
Did you just look at her again?
No, I didn't. This is fine.
I advise you to
fine.
put on your goggles.
I have already taken care of myself. I have had it, and I am fine.
That's not enough.
Liz, we just need to leave. We just need to leave and go take care of what we need to take care of, and then maybe we can just solve all the problems. Can we just solve all the problems, please? Just one time in our fucking lives.
Here she goes again.
Solve the problems.
There's no known cure.
No, but there was a quarantine area set up,
Okay.
just like on the other side of the courtyard. The kid obviously escaped from it. Yeah.
Does someone have a way to send it?
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like poof.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I pop out my goggles and I go grab the kid by his legs. And just sort of like, as if I'm throwing a dirty diaper away.
Yep.
I'm just gonna march him back to the quarantine zone.
As you're carrying him, he just says, "Are you my new Cindy?"
Yeah, sure. I'm, whatever. You call me whatever you want. Also, don't leave the quarantine zone again or I'll have to kill you. So, that's gonna
I
suck.
love you more.
Cool, well, you know, I'm great. So, yeah, I get it.
Thanks, Dad.
Anyway, bye.
Okay, and as you kind of open the doors to the quarantine area, it's like it's a fucking madhouse in there. Like people are spinning around. You have to like fumble with the lock. People are just manic inside that. It's like a loud raucous party. You close the doors. It's totally quiet after you do that. You can put a nice little lock on it. Yeah.
I take the there's a little eye sanitizer sitting right there next to it, and I do one of these.
Yeah, an eye washing.
Give the old eyes a little wash there.
Yeah, it's made of like a bunch of gears, and it looks steampunk as hell.
Steampunk as fuck. Like steam comes out of the top. There's a little whistle.
Yeah.
Just rubbing grease.
Just directly into my eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know if it helps or not, but it makes me feel better.
A
You know
little
what I mean?
mechanical bird comes out and kind of like cleans the earwax out of your ears too. Just
Exactly.
fuck it.
It plays a jaunty tune.
Yeah.
Hey, so like we're like the Royal Guard. We're rich as hell. Like we don't have to be taking no horses. Like let's see if we can like get a airship or like a tank or something. Like what are we, level 1? Am I right? I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad. So like let's get
It does sound bad.
let's get an airship or something. I don't know.
How far north is it?
Yeah. So
Where's the airship?
going north, it's maybe about a 2 to 3 days journey on foot. On horseback, it would take about half that time. If you're able to hobble together some other sort of machine, it would be even less. You can see from the broken down machinery that's kind of surrounding the courtyard, there's not much in the way of like royal transportation. Like most of it was used up to get the royal family up there and like get everyone transported. It's pretty worn the fuck down. You don't know if it would make the journey. However, you do know that they have already kind of erected a bit of a makeshift bar just outside of town. There's also a quartermaster, and there is like a horse stable, a place where you can buy horses and shit.
So as I look around, I mean, you mentioned the broken down machinery. Is there anything that would resemble an airship that we could potentially repair?
There's a couple of sets of wings. They don't look like they really fit together. Whatever the machine that it was like a one-person kind of flying machine that you had to crank both hands to keep it up in the air. One of the wings looks like it's pretty broken. The other side looks like it's pretty well put together. There's kind of like a chariot made out of only gears, and those gears do work, but they're very large. And I mean, this thing probably weighs like 1,500 pounds. There is also like a very small set of roller skates that look like they were made for a child.
Okay. Is there people walking around?
Very few. I mean, it's there's like a person here and there.
I just want to talk to anyone.
Okay, yeah. So the first person you see, it's a very small halfling. What do you want to say?
You guys want to... Hello!
Hi, are you're Rhombus? Rothfuss?
Oh, you're saying my name?
Yeah.
It is Rudius Maximilian!
Oh, Rudius. Hi. My name's Teen.
Hi, Teen. It is wonderful to meet you.
Yeah.
Is Thistlebutt, the town mechanic, is he here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, what is it? Sunday? What day is it today?
Wait. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I think he should be working. He's just kind of set up camp down by the bar. I mean,
You have been wonderful.
Can I have that?
Yes.
Okay, and you can tell this halfling is just poor as fuck. Like, haven't eaten in days. So runs up and grabs it.
I'd like to do a medicine check on the halfling just to see if I can tell if the halfling is plagued.
Okay, roll.
That's a dirty 20.
No plague.
Cool.
But
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I was drinking
Something
again.
else
another
happens.
beer.
I was gonna do that anyway. But
That's
here we are.
dope.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no plague.
Yeah.
And
Teen?
yes.
Was that a teen?
Teen. They've called me that ever since I was born.
Which was an insurmountable amount of time ago, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
Teen, the VAT is worth nothing, but you may have it.
Oh, thank you.
And by nothing, I mean it's worth a lot.
Okay.
I mean, it tells the day. That's pretty good. Most watches don't tell what day it is.
It's actually
Seems
just
pretty neat.
It's a rotating
It's
thing. It doesn't even say the
Sunday.
time.
We
It's
all
just
know.
Sunday.
That's then I just clocks over to the next day, and that's all you get.
I always remember.
Well, I mean, anyone as strong as you carries it around, it must be.
Oh shit!
Hello again. Well, Teen, we're gonna go to the bar now. I don't think you're allowed in the bar.
I might be, if you say I can be.
Yeah, Teen, come to the bar with us.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Don't invite people to the barn with us. On a mission.
What? It's just a kid in a bar.
I'm going.
I hate
You want the drink,
I
don't you?
hate kids.
Let me hit you with this. I have proficiency in land vehicles, and I also have proficiency in weaver's tools.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I weave a land vehicle together? Now listen, I don't know how
love
that
the
works.
barbarians too.
I don't know what that means. Like, put the wings on the roller skates. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can try that. So essentially, just to give you.
Traveling a giant shoe.
Give you the. I mean, that's kind of where we're going. Give you the meta description of what we have available here. 2 differently sized wings with a little chassis, essentially, that they were connected to with hand cranks that can fly, but not very effectively, obviously. Small roller skates. And a chariot made out of large gears that weighs probably 1,500 pounds. So if you'd like to try to like cobble together, like maybe put the roller skates on the gears and like the wings to somehow propel you forward with the levers, you could probably figure something out.
Okay.
Would,
How much can he live?
yeah, how much can you lift?
I don't know. How much can a 20 strength lift?
A lot. So yeah, you
What was it, 1930 with...
you can probably lift one of those big gears
1,080
at a time.
pounds.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah, and so let's just roll for it. So let's roll just like sleight of hand to see how well you're able to put like the wings onto the gears.
Can Talon assist?
Yeah. You all can help out with this nightmare that's
Make
happening.
way for me, friend. Let me assist you.
That gives
I don't know
me
anything.
advantage.
It gives you advantage, you're right.
Yeah, it gives you advantage. But if you all would like to roll, I'll institute a rule where if you'd like to help, if you roll well, with no modifiers, just a d20. If you roll well, it helps him. If you roll below like a 10, it fucking makes it way
This
harder.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait, I have to decide if I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I am.
15.
That's bad.
Okay.
It's a 9.
I got a 6.
We got 2 bads and a good, and I haven't rolled mine yet.
Yeah,
so
let's see what you get.
Wow.
13.
Oof. So
Anybody helping me?
that was with advantage.
The other one was a 1.
Okay. All right, great. Kenvoth? I want to say it right.
Kenvoth is fine.
Kenvoth.
Ken is fine.
Okay, so Ken,
It is keen vote.
Thank you.
That's not it. That's both those syllables were wrong.
Yeah, all right.
0 for 2.
I'm going for Ken.
I've been calling you keen vote.
That's bad. No.
So Ken, you lift these gears. You have to struggle like to get them up and around and make sure they're in the right place. You put these wings kind of on the side of them. So for everyone, just think of it like a massive gear with just a wing sticking out the top of it, and it would rotate like with the gear for some reason. Then you connect the chassis in the middle of the 2 gears, kind of like just a giant, it's 2 gears, 1 gear on each side, 2 wings sticking out the middle, and then in the center there's like a chassis. Lots of that. Yeah.
Chassis.
The
Right in
hand
the
cranks
center.
kind of like
Chassis belt.
move the wings, and it's able to flap at about walking speed based on that performance.
Well,
Perfect.
that's a thing.
So I
That
finished
is-
weaving the body of it out of fronds or whatever the hell, and I've lugged this big thing over and I've bagged it in, and I just step back and look at it and go,
You're proud. You're fucking proud, though.
this thing rules.
Is there anything broken on it?
Maybe we
No.
can put the body on
It's
it.
put together really well. It's just
Okay.
inefficient as fuck.
Alright.
So
Hey, you know what though? We need a way to transport the body, right? We have the body of what's her face?
Nista, you
Nista?
don't. It's somewhere, hopefully close to the catacombs. Yeah.
Oh, so it's already there.
It's waiting for us.
One
Oh,
would
well,
hope.
fuck.
It just needs
Okay.
to be set to rest properly. They kind of just like
Indeed.
what I did with the kid.
One could fly upon this for
I
fun.
want to try out the mechanism and
Okay.
see if it works.
Roll athletics.
Oh, good.
Take it for a spin. You're gonna love it.
That
Hand the
is
keys and just...
that is a 6.
It goes. One of the wheels falls off.
You're not.
Okay, I don't.
Never let your friends
That's-
play with your new toys.
You're not doing it right.
Well, that's what my kids told me all the time. Maybe I was the worst person to try this thing out, but I just maybe we should just get horses.
No. Check this out. Someone run back over. Have to
Put it back on.
nail the thing back
Okay,
on.
okay.
All right. Get out.
Just
Let
roll one more for me. Just,
me show you. Kyle's gonna do athletics.
yeah, that's great.
Okay, listen, it's a 3.
Oh!
But I have a plus 17 in that. So that's an unnatural 20. What up?
Oh my god!
That's fucking wild.
And I start hauling ass in that thing.
I'm gonna be a really good DM. That works.
A generous, like a generous trot, and I'm just, fuck yeah, let's go! Come on, catch up, dorks.
It kind of gets a little bit of lift off the ground, but not very much. It's mostly just using the gears to.
And how
and
fast?
its walking speed?
At this point, it's like a jog.
Yeah,
but that's
in the air.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh my god!
Can you sustain this speed the whole time? Are you gonna get tired? Okay.
It's a lot of work. It's even for you. It's a lot of work.
That's cool. I'm pot committed now, so I'm just
cool. You're gonna hit like the 4th level of exhaustion.
literally until the wheels fall off. I've made my bed. This is how I'm getting there.
Okay, well, that's so let's go to the catacombs then. Can ride your unicycle.
You want to Vok?
We got it. I just want to fucking horse. I want to go find horses real
So
fast.
as you all are leaving the town, on the left, there's a really crudely thrown together bar. Looks like a couple orcs are outside guarding it. Kind of coming against you is a fresh wave of migrants that are coming up from the south, really looking for refuge. So you're definitely walking against the current of people at this point. On the right, there is the quartermaster, just kind of with a little bit of a shop set up, and then just past him are the stables.
All right, I want to go to the stables.
Stables?
Let's go.
You're ready? Okay, so you're just like spending a little bit of extra time.
I'm gonna kind of
shit ready.
Get used to the yawn, the thrust, and the pitch.
Going around a little bit.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm getting a horse for
a
sure.
drink with Teen.
Okay, you're going to the bar with Teen.
God damn it.
Let's split this party. Okay, you're getting a horse. Okay, so let's deal with Rudius first.
I'm going in the direction of the horses. If that's helpful, but I'm like doing like a dog will run up and come back and run up. I'm just doing that.
I can imagine you at the edge of town, like all these people are watching you like fuck around with your new toy. They're in awe because
It's like he just got brand new shoes and he's running back and forth in the store.
certainly. Yeah. So Rudius, you and Teen go up to this door, and you're greeted by a very large orc. You recognize him as Brar. He was the leader of one of the gangs down in Justix, where you're from. You've had a couple of encounters with him before, and something seems a little bit different.
Yeah.
So as you walk up to him, he kind of pretends like he doesn't realize you, with those awkward kind of encounters, and he says, I'm checking for the plague. Can I see your pupils, please?
Hello, Brar.
Hi. What was your name again?
You've forgotten my name.
Rudius.
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 Maximilian.
How's it going?
It's like
Nice to see you again.
It's nice. Yes.
Yeah, and who's your friend?
Teen?
Yeah, and Teen just looks up and says, I'm Teen.
Yeah. I know
That voice changed.
Teen is Doss child. He wants to be drinking alcohol.
Okay. You didn't have to tell me that, if we're being honest.
He's like, I'm gonna give him a beer.
That's fine. Listen, I just want you to know that I've fundamentally reformed who I am as a person. I'm sorry to make you chase after me like the little piece of shit that I was down in Justix before. I really didn't mean to be such a dick. So, let's just not talk about this anymore.
We've all come a long way, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Included.
Let me see your pupils.
You're like, of course.
Yeah, and he kind of looks at you. He pokes your eye a little bit, like he's not very good at checking for the plague, but he says, "Oh, okay,
Jesus,
you're clear." And then he does the same for Teen, and kind of like jabs Teen's eye a little bit. And Teen just,
What about Tyrone? You're with me, are you?
She's going to the stable.
I'm
I'm alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to the stables. Remember, I don't like kids, especially drinking with them.
Like, I'm not.
So you walk into this bar.
fucking worse.
This place is, if you're from Boise, I'm sorry, and if you love the Little Dutch Garden, I'm sorry too. This is the Little Dutch Garden.
Okay. It's a garage.
It is a a makeshift pile of shit of a bar. And it
A
is
makeshift pile of shit. It's like not even a pile of shit. Like,
it is poorly thrown together, and there is it's packed. I mean, it's packed with migrants. You really just have to hope that Brar has done a good job checking for the plague as people come in and out, but you can only do so much.
Did I pass then? Yeah.
What?
I don't have the plague.
Yeah, you don't. Not yet. You passed that con check earlier. But and there's just a lone barkeep behind the bar. You notice him and recognize him as Rawl, who was one of Brar's lieutenants down in Justice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Love these names.
He's like, I just approached the bar. Rawl, darling, how are you?
Rawl says, "Oh fuck, what?
That's not.
Are you gonna arrest me? What?
Why would you assume that I arrest you?
Because that's literally all you did for like 6 years. Arrested me. Let me out. Arrest me again.
He's never done that.
Okay.
I just want one mead
A meat.
and a shandy for the little one.
A shandy and a meat. Okay, you're not gonna fucking arrest me though.
Unless you've done anything wrong.
I don't know. I'm just trying to pour meat. There's like 600 people here right now.
What have you done wrong?
Nothing. And he pours you a meat and a shandy and just says 18 pence.
Can I do an insight on this dude?
Yeah.
18 pence.
I don't know.
He is about to serve a minor.
Woo!
So,
He's done something wrong. I'm not helping. I got a 23.
Yeah, so his past is super sordid. He like beat the shit out of homeless. He was Batman, like, but not
Batman?
Yeah, he was Batman down in Justice, but had less.
If you love the
superior
Dutch Garden,
motive.
we're sorry. If you love Batman, we're sorry.
Let's be honest, Batman.
We're sorry.
He just beats the shit out of criminally insane people. He was kind of like that, but less justified.
Okay.
Not saying Batman was justified.
Okay. Wrong
story for another day.
Yeah, not that you can tell. He's trying to reform. He's a little bit behind on the reformer path. Like, he still smokes pot. He's not all the way there,
that's fine.
or whatever.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with smoking pot.
Yeah.
But you
Keep
get the
explaining
vibe.
this.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot with my
Sam's a
23
cop.
right now.
I'm a narc. Yeah, but he, not a good dude. Not the worst dude. He's fixing himself up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to pay for it and just put an extra like 10 gold in there.
Okay, he says, "Oh, thank you so much, man. That's so much money."
We've all been through a lot.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you. I am very busy right now, but
He
thank
just takes
you.
it. Bless you, son.
Don't arrest me. Thanks.
I give the shandy to Teen.
Okay, and Teen just takes it. I don't know. Says,
I'm not sure the sex
It is now.
she says, I've never had anything that tastes like this before. Are you my new dad?
Why is this a repeating character?
I don't know.
No, but I know just the person could be your mother.
I love the qualifications is to like once you give kids alcohol, now you're their parent.
That's
Or
why
you
I'm
carry
not
them
a
by your
parent.
legs, your parents.
Yeah.
Teen, go sit at the kids' table.
Okay, well, and you see as she kind of goes and
It's table in
walks
the
over
bar.
to a kid's table.
Okay.
It's never used.
The play place that they have in the bar.
No.
For
This
adults.
place is packed. It has like a bunch of little kids there. There's like some children's books.
Do they have like
This
a
is
little
a
thing that
kid
you?
bar.
Yeah. It's like a
Must
dentist.
be this
the
cold to
unmarried.
drink. Nah, you go ahead.
It's like, no, Matt, it's completely normal.
Again, the little
It's,
kids are just
completely
trying to get up above the thing so they can have
full on a play school table.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Crayons,
Yellow
all
and
over
orange.
It's pink. The whole thing.
Yeah.
And Teen is not the only one with the shandy there. let's just say.
Yeah. This is normal.
And you can kind of see as she takes her first sip, she kind of, and then she takes a bigger sip, and then she starts
she
just
drinking?
chugging it. She finishes the shandy in the course of maybe a minute.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and she says, "Thanks again. Buy me another one when I go back up to the bar."
We'll see. I just want to just sit between some orcs somewhere.
Okay, cool. You go and sit down between some orcs.
So, like snudge in, like where our butts touch. Like I have to make room in between two.
Yeah, there's two of them, and they both know who you are.
Yeah.
They say, "Jesus, what are you doing here?"
I'm like, hello, boys.
Yeah, what's up? Do you need something?
Yeah. What's going on in this neck of the woods? Did I say that right?
Well, yeah. We just got done journeying. from down south. It's been a long one.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know?
I'm free of the kids tonight.
I think probably 200 or 300 people died in the last week just
Wow.
from the plague. So it's been pretty fucking awful.
Okay,
Being honest.
I go now.
Yeah, stay safe out there. It is a
And
nightmare.
he like grabs Rose. Is there anything else you must tell me before I leave?
Be careful. There's some weird shit going on out in the forest. Holy shit, scary.
Indeed.
And these are big dudes.
I just want to leave another 50 gold for your time.
They say, this will give me more beer to quell the pain. I appreciate
I
it.
don't have like drinks arrive for them too.
Yeah, and they just slam their beers.
Okay.
They look distressed.
Okay, I just want to like grab Teen as I'm leaving, like pick her up. Whee! Yeah, just grab her like, no more for you.
As she tries to grab like drinks on the way out,
She's jonesing.
she misses all of them.
Yeah,
So.
I'll like slap her hand on each one.
All right. So as you walk out, we're going to switch perspectives, and let's go to the stables. So we have Cindy and Talon. So you two walk up into the stables, and you see this horse master. Fuck me. You see the horse master.
What?
This horse
With
master
what
fucks.
Yeah, she says "fuck me" as one
You
of the
gonna come back
horses.
later?
No, a horse just shit on my boob. What do you want?
Oh, I'll fix that for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
pressed
I know.
notification.
It's been a couple days.
It's okay. I'm
It's been long. How you
used
guys
to it.
been?
This is
Cantrip whore.
just constantly cleaning shit up.
You're great, Cindy. I appreciate
anyway,
everything you've done
just
for me.
yeah, we just we need a few horses.
Okay.
And I look out at the frickin' like unicycle like wheel that's going around. I think we need 3 horses.
He's been doing real good out there, though. Seems like.
I don't know.
I just beat my personal best.
She looks at you guys and she goes, "Well, do you guys have your writ from Jack's for some horses?
My what?
Your writ of passage
Oh.
to get your horses out?"
Do we have our written of passage from Jax?
It's just me.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. Here's mine.
And she takes them. She says, "Oh, okay, cool. It looks like everything's in order here. So we have really maybe 5 horses. One of them kind of broke its leg a little bit. We're seeing if we can save her. So maybe 4 horses. They're pretty tired. A couple of them just arrived with, with the recent influx of migrants. They haven't had a whole lot of time to sleep or eat. But one of them is in really good shape. 2 of them are meh, and one of them is hurting a little bit from the one that's not, one broken leg.
I'll take the one that's in really good shape.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I mean, I suppose we'll take the 3 others that have working legs.
Okay.
And
really sad, actually.
maybe can we perhaps purchase some food and maybe we can feed them and on the way there.
Yeah, well, I'll give you some food. Come standard fare. But
excellent.
yeah,
Yes.
certainly. And she
Thanks.
goes into the back, and you hear just fuck shit. And she comes.
Is everything
back
okay back there?
Do we need to come back again?
Nope, don't. And she comes back out, and she's just leading this like beautiful, like 22 hand, massive black stallion, like a Clydesdale, right? And she kind of leads it over and ropes it over to you. She just
I
says,
pull out an apple, big red apple from my bag, feed it to the horse.
it just eats it in one bite, essentially. It's a
Cornell.
massive horse. Yeah. Yeah.
I come back around again. Listen to this kitty purr.
Its name is Balian, the stallion. And it is one of the best horses that the kingdom can offer, especially right now. Like it is one of the few remaining good horses that you guys have access to. The other 2, one is like a paint, and the other is just like a normal brown, like 18-hand horse. Both of them look like they're sweating and tired. The other one is kind of limping and looks a little bit sad and dejected, but she's kind of letting them all walk themselves back, behind.
Which one looks like it's in the roughest shape?
The one at the rear of the procession of horses. It's
of the 2 that were being presented.
I'll be more clear.
The paint or the...
Yeah, how many horses have you wrecked?
So there's 4 horses, Balian the stallion,
They're all
a
right.
paint and like a brown one that look in pretty good shape, and then just like an old sad donkey, essentially, behind them.
I just turn out to the. Ken, are you gonna be good? Are you good on your unicycle?
I come back around. Do I look good? This fucking rule. Get out of the way, kid! Wow!
Okay, I just don't want to have to get halfway to the catacombs and have to turn around because somebody wished they would have got horses.
I come back the other way. Horses don't fit in catacombs. What up?
Okay, all right. So
And you're reasonably sure, based on his performance around the camp at this point, that he can make the journey.
cool. I just you know what? What's the stable master's name?
Catherine.
Okay. Listen, Catherine, I think we'll only need these two, and I point to the paint and the other one. But still, between those two, which one looks like it's in worse shape?
The paint is in better shape. The brown one.
Okay. Cindy is going to take the brown one so that she can give the paint to Rudius and hold that over his head.
Okay. Cool. So she lunches the saddles, puts the bit in their mouth. Make sure that you guys are all set up and geared, and the blankets are clean, and the horses are happy. She braids one of their tails. She braids Balion's tail for you. Looks dope. And she says, "Oh, is there anything else I can help you guys with? I got so much shit to clean up."
No. Thank you so much. And I just want to give Catherine like 10 gold pieces.
Oh, you didn't have
the trouble.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Talon just looks and nods at her and then heads off.
Be safe, Talon. Great.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point we have Talon, Rudius, and Cindy kind of meeting in the middle. There's some migrants passing by. Ken, you are still kicking ass in your little machine. It is not little; it's quite large.
I know this is not what I built, but I'm just envisioning me in just a really big steampunk big wheel.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Wings that sort of don't really do anything.
Yeah, they look dope.
Yeah. Only I work it with my massive arms instead of like pedals. Yeah. Anyway,
Cool.
Yeah. For those of you who want to draw that, that's how. That's what I'm looking at. Send me your sketches.
Das Cindy,
Yes, Rudius. Rudius.
did you get me a vine?
I sure did.
What did
Here
you get me?
It's this paint right here. This one. It's I of course took the not fast one, because I want to make sure everyone's taken care of course.
You got me this one.
Yeah,
And that one's for you.
yeah,
But this one's mine.
that's right.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
V.
Teen kind of looks up and says, "She seems disingenuous." Just to you.
Z is no way.
I want to. Do I hear that?
Roll perception, I guess.
Okay.
Cindy never tells
I rolled a 23.
Yeah, you fucking hear it.
I get right up in Teen's face. I heard you, you little shit. Now, has somebody been drinking some
She's been
shandy?
thinking.
Yeah.
She might have a
You
problem.
scurry on home and think about what you've done. I'm gonna call your mother. I'm gonna call your. You go home. You go home. You go home. You go home right now. You go home right now.
And she starts.
You go home right now.
She starts walking away, and she looks back to Rudius and just says,
Cindy is very scary. You best leave, I think. No more drinking, okay?
and then she's gone.
Did you buy that poor girl alcohol?
Entirely her idea. I would never ever do anything like this.
Fucking shit! And I hop up on my horse and I like.
Enjoy the donkey.
Okay, so just to be clear, I want to make sure, because there was a lot to explain at the beginning. Are we going north to the encampment that is a little bit closer, or are we going to the catacombs first?
I think
We're going to Airmore, I thought.
I think encampment then catacombs.
Okay.
If I understand where everything's laid out.
Yeah, you certainly do. And just for everyone at home,
Bam.
fuck, I'm gonna do that all night.
Well, that ice cream.
So for everyone at home, I got this. This is where they're at. Around up in these bits are where the encampment is, where Aramor is.
Partly cloudy.
Right here is where the
Sunny.
the catacombs are.
Okay, so we would almost be basically walking right through it. So you might as well go there first.
Yeah.
Word.
Cool. Well, as you embark north, there's no question that you're on the right path. Helping cure this plague is at the forefront of your mind. Hopefully you can make it in time. There's a well-worn path for about the first quarter mile of your travel, but the forest soon surrounds you. And with that, we're going to go on break.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching this super fun, epic level one-shot. I'm going to switch the thing over, subscribe on stuff, and I love you so much. Hi, we're back. My name's Sam. This is everyone else.
Did you knock over the cane pill?
We're gonna have a fucking cane issue
Bad
today. Austin, I think you had something to tell all of the lovelies that are watching
Let
us
me
today.
tell you, I got something to say here.
No.
Oh,
Dazzle us.
well, there are some things of which you should know as a viewer of the Bottlecap Brigade. Therein, vis-a-vis, concordantly, you should check out our Patreon. We have a lot of really cool things that you could do, and the fun thing about it is you get what you give. And so we give back things and stuff, and in return for monetary value. And it's super. Patreon.com/the Bottlecap Brigade. It's a slushy. And yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate you guys. And I'm just enjoying not having to DM. So fuck you, Sam.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you get to play. I get the DM burnout vibe, so it's good to take a break every once in a while. All right, so just to catch everyone up, we have actually left the initial city from whence we started. A thrown together makeshift camp with the citizens of southern Magna hobbling it together to escape both, hopefully, a plague and the essence of death that is approaching in the form of climate change in the south of Magna.
That was me.
That was you. All right. My dog.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. All right. So as we are traveling north on the path up to Aramore, which is a small community rumored to be, a couple of days journey away from the camp where that's been set up, we have Ken, who is kind of piloting, is the right word, I guess, a makeshift steam machine.
Hell yeah, these goggles are down over my eyes, and I'm just
Just like
let's go. Gotta get there.
Talon, you're riding
Beautiful.
a beautiful black stallion that is named Stallion.
Italian still.
Yes, and then a couple of other adventurers, Cindy and Rudius on some piece of shit horses.
The plebeians.
Yes. So
not on the donkey.
as you all are traveling on the path, would everyone just do a perception check really quick?
We'll do that.
This is my role. Here we go.
There's gonna be
What's up, Jayden? Thanks for joining us.
Love you, Jayden.
Great.
I love you.
What was the roll?
Perception check.
14.
I got a 23.
Okay.
18 for your boy.
Okay. Okay, so
I can see clear. No, we'll stop there.
as the highest roll, so Rudius, you look off to the east of the path, and as you all are traveling, you notice a tree. It's probably 300 yards off the beaten path where you all are traveling. And you've kind of been in this general area before. You're not too far out of the campment yet, and it looks really, really out of place. It's kind of in a clearing. There's no other trees really near it. At first glance, to you, it appears as if it's maybe made of like human skin and just like oozing pus and blood. You do a double take, and when you look back, there's nothing there.
And we're just like on a path.
Yeah, you're just
while
walking.
riding together, or whatever, or whatever it is that he's doing.
Yeah, he's really loud.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's loud.
He's just like sweat.
And it's just creak, 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 creak. So above all that,
You take some time to oil it, so it's a little bit quieter.
Sorry, that's obnoxious.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, de-squeak it.
I'll fix it with reeds.
Yeah.
I'll weave some reeds into it. Make it better.
I think I might need a potty.
A potty?
I mean, just like wherever you want to, like it's forest, so
I'm just gonna
like scoop
stop
it.
and potty. Am I being suspicious?
Yes.
I mean, I can't tell if
I
you're
am
saying,
so weird.
I can't tell if you're saying potty or party, so
I need to potty.
We literally just pottied like 45
I only
minutes
had
ago.
one beer.
Oh my
I
god.
barely pottied.
This happens every fucking time. Every time.
I'm doing it.
No,
I just have to
fine.
dismount. I'm like, come on.
Okay. Well, this is good.
I'm just gonna keep walking so you can't see me, which is a normal thing to do.
No, I am not going to clean up your piss mess. Where you
I think
you go and find a tree. Find a tree. We'll wait. Just go find a tree.
Okay.
Just go find a tree.
So Cindy, you stay there.
Yes,
And
I will
I
stay
go
here.
there.
Yes, go find a tree.
Okay.
Again, you're
God.
not going to clean up his piss mess again.
Oh fuck.
So Cindy, I feel very uncomfortable going alone to pee. If anyone would like to join
this is the longest
me,
conversation I've ever
happening?
had about a piss.
I
my
really
entire
have
life.
to pee.
I'll roll insight to see if he has to pee or if he's like trying to like drop hints to do something
Go for
completely
it.
different.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Would you do a contesting one?
Of insight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess add yourself to it.
Do I have an add to that? He did well. He went.
Okay. Yeah. So you know.
It's like our code word, I'm like, I really have to go.
He's winking at you. You get it.
So I get that something's wrong.
Yeah.
He wants to go inspect this.
But only wants you to know for some reason.
Is there any reason we could just like bring everybody to go? It's gonna blow.
It's urgent.
No one has, but I'm very uncomfortable with this entire conversation.
Talon, Ken, can you guys just kind of watch our backs a little bit? I'm just gonna go and make sure.
No, don't watch.
That's
weird.
You're not
pee.
gonna watch us.
Can't be when they're watching.
They're not gonna watch you pee. They're not gonna watch you pee. They're not gonna watch you pee, Rudeus.
But if you don't go soon, I will.
She will watch you pee the whole time.
Okay, Cindy, we go pee.
We're gonna go pee. Fuck.
We're gonna go potty.
We're gonna go.
Now you've just confused everything over again.
I just grabbed Cindy's hand and start running in the direction of whatever
The tree.
I saw.
Okay, so yeah, off to the east, where you saw it, because you looked, you saw the tree made of skin. You look back, it's not there.
Yeah.
As you get maybe like 150 yards away, it's still not there, but you're still with Cindy.
Okay, what's
It's
going
still
on?
not skin, or
What is happening?
Still
The tree is not there at this point.
Oh, this tree's gone.
It's dissipated.
Cindy,
Yes.
I was certain that I saw something. Something very, very. I'm just gonna pee while we're talking. Something that I thought was something there. Oh.
Okay. Well, that happens a lot.
Very weaving.
There's a lot of things going on right now. Can you be more specific?
Well, it's right
Rudeus?
there.
Where? I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look.
I dare you.
No, I'm not.
double
We're
dog
not
it.
doing this. We're not doing this right now. Okay.
Okay.
We are on a mission right
I zip
now.
up my
We
pants.
have. Okay.
I was certain.
Do I
there
hear
was-
the zip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a steampunk slider, so it's not actual noise.
Gears.
Okay.
Steam comes off of it.
The only thing we can think of is steam power. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, but about 150 yards away at this point, you see there's a clearing, a little grassy knoll, nothing on it.
Well, there's definitely nothing on it.
But there was. I promise.
Can you describe what it was?
It was like a perfect assembly of an abomination of skin.
It was an assembly of skin,
Yes.
like a pep rally.
Yes. With the dead bodies.
We're going to go.
No, Cindy, no. I have to pee.
So do you
No, you already. We're not doing this anymore.
Do you go
Fine.
back?
Yeah. I hit it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going with her?
I guess I start to walk and I just want to look back at it again.
Yeah, as you look back, just for a split second, you see that same tree just gushing with black ooze as it kind of pokes out. You look away, look back, it's gone.
Cindy!
What? I'm not doing this, Rudeus.
I have to see for myself.
See what, Rudeus?
I'm just gonna start running towards it.
Okay. You're able to make it. It takes you, 30, 40 seconds to get there. So now you're on the top of this grassy knoll. Surrounding you, I would say 30 yards in every direction is a forest, like a tree line, right? And you're maybe only 10 feet up on this hill. It's a very small hill. And you look around and it doesn't look like there's really much of anything. No rocks, no signs of life.
I want to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also, by this time I will have noticed that he ran off, so I'm going to go and look for him.
Okay, yeah, you know where he went. It's no secret.
Shit!
You cast Detect Good and Evil. You can tell that this area is just hyper evil.
I'm just standing in it.
All the way bad. And it's not just right where you're at, but you can just kind of sense an overwhelming aura of evil in every direction.
Okay. I just want to turn back before Cindy
Rudeus,
approaches.
what's going on?
Stay back, Cindy!
Okay, what is it?
I think that this is not good.
What would lead you to that conclusion, Rudeus?
Okay. So 1 through 10. 10 being really bad.
Okay.
And 1 being like, who's cares?
Okay.
It's a 10!
Jesus.
Okay.
Evil stuff.
What should we do about it?
You're good with fire.
You want me to light the forest on fire?
All of it.
As you're looking at Cindy at this point, Cindy's kind of in the pathway up to the hill, so you're looking back at where your friends were from the top of this hill. Behind Cindy, one of the trees, briefly just from the roots, starts kind of growing up into skin until it reaches up in the branches, and then the leaves just kind of start turning into little fingers and falling off.
Jesus.
And falling off.
Yeah, little fingers.
He's seeing this? I'm not. 'Cause I'm looking
You're
at it.
seeing this. He's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cindy! Burn it down! Now!
I would like to do like an Arcana check. Or
Why don't you trust me, Cindy?
Yeah. Roll. If you have
I don't
detect
burn
magic,
stuff just on
15
command.
years,
It's a
Cindy.
forest.
15 years together.
You
Husband and wife.
You can detect magic. You can just do an Arcana check.
Please, I'll do an Arcana.
Yeah. You were always the strong one. Never trust me.
Natural 20!
So it's with your bonus, like an 80?
It's actually a 25.
Okay. So you can tell.
I went a little more RP-ish on
good.
my proficiencies.
Oh, hey, anyone that's watching right now, the overlay on Twitch, if you click on that shit, you can see all of the characters that they built for this in D&D Beyond. It's really, really cool.
Well, I've never played a level 20 character before, I guess.
It's really fun.
We haven't done one yet on the Bottlecap Brigade, so this is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's really neat. This is a blast. So anyway, you're just kind of generally seeing what kind of magic is imbuing this forest right now. You already kind of have a sense that it's evil from what you were inferring. But you can tell that just the entire forest is under a bit of a blanket of darkness, right? There is overwhelming evil that just emanates throughout the forest. And it's starting to fuck with the minds of anyone that's walking through it.
Okay.
This can be done in many different forms and fashions. It can be hallucinations. You've heard reports from some of the scouts as you were on your way up to the camp that a lot of the times it involved like an oak tree and just like a lot of evil, disturbing shit that people were seeing.
Can I tell within proximity of where I'm at, like the most immediate danger?
It's nowhere
Closest to
really
me?
close to where you guys are.
Okay.
You know that was a hallucination.
Okay. Rudeus, we need to get the hell out of here, and I will burn it.
I agree.
Okay, let's go.
Right now?
Yes, we need to go right now.
Okay.
This is gonna, like, I've heard some shit about this forest, and some shit is going down. You clearly know it's a level 10 shit, and so we're gonna take care of some shit. Just get off the hill. Just get off the Get off the
I
hill.
just like hop down. And I'm like, I also knew that there was something up with the forest. I just forgot to tell you guys.
Oh my god.
I'm at the bar.
And as we walk away, I just want to firebolt the. Is there an oak tree nearby?
I mean, half of them are. It's like oak, birch. It's a good, healthy mix of.
I just want to. I want to firebolt an oak tree.
Yeah. I mean, with how strong you are, that tree lights the fuck up, and you can tell that it starts kind of spreading to some of the nearby trees. And it looks like it could get out of hand. Like this could turn into a full-fledged forest fire. You two see smoke starting to emanate from the forest. As that starts to happen, raindrops kind of start falling around, and you're still kind of in that clearing. They're not falling directly on you. You can kind of see that it's almost created like a circle of rain around where the fire is, almost like the forest is protecting itself.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We're like,
Well, that's some next level bullshit. Let's get out of here.
Is the rain putting out the fire?
What?
Is it putting out the fire?
It's putting out the fire around, so it can't spread into a giant fucking forest fire. But the immediate area of where Cindy cast that firebolt is being burnt to a crisp. It's very, very hot and burning very, very fast.
Yeah. I just imagine them seeing me running back like, oh my god!
Is everything okay?
That was
I'm
must
just
have been
like-
some piss there, bud.
I'm just like all badass and like fucked up, like with like fire behind me, just like walking. All right, let's fucking go.
You look cool. You look really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, the time that you guys were left, I took a piss, and then I wrote an epic poem about that piss. And I didn't have to, like, have a conclave about it or whatever. Like,
That's
can we
crazy.
go now?
I pissed fire water! It just turns back to a fire that's being put out.
You pissed that fire. That's what you're telling me.
My God. And I just get on my horse and start headed. Now, based on my knowledge of that stuff and our immediate, like, what's important right now
Milk
with
that's
the
not
plague
20. Yep.
and stuff, would I know of any connection between what's happening in the forest and either the plague, or is there any of that?
You can infer that there's something kind of going on that it ties it all together. You don't know what.
Sweet.
You have no idea what.
Yeah, I just want to, like, yeah, I'm just like logging that information, like,
Yep.
and I'm vigilantly observing shit as
Vigilantly Cindying,
yeah.
as they say.
Solid
Yeah, nothing gets by me. So be on your best fucking behavior.
Except that awful hairdo.
Listen, here's the thing. I did not have
Zing!
time. I did not have time this morning. I'm sorry. Okay, and if you look closely enough, my mascara is a little bit fucking off because I need to replace it. But I haven't had time to go to the general store because I have been taking care of all of you assholes. You ungrateful little shits.
Ken,
Where's the wine?
you have mascara and wine in your bag.
I do?
Yeah.
I think you should apologize to
All
him.
Absolutely not.
Hey, do you need to take a piss? With that,
No, I'm
I'll go.
I'm plenty pissed.
you had your chance, Fire Piss.
We can be together.
Absolutely not.
I thought you didn't
Why
want
would you want
anybody
that?
watching you pee.
No one wants
Not
that.
much.
Well, I got this.
Unless you're into
I'll hand you some
that.
wine.
I'm
It's out of my
fine.
bag. I don't know. I don't like it stuff, so.
I can have that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
It's good for your soul.
Chugs
There it
Please
is.
chug it
There,
over that,
there,
actually.
there it is. There it is.
Let's end the
Is it
spiral.
alcohol? Damn.
You feel yourself calm.
Yeah.
Inwardly calm.
Let's go.
I have some other stuff for you.
Let's go.
Just for flavor, there are
snorts?
some abort the snorts in your pouch. This has been a thing for
I like
eons.
open my like little medicine bag. Like
You invented them.
yeah.
Very likely. No one's quite sure, but
Mixture of bitter root
Generation.
and mysterious white powder.
okay, cool. We're continuing on.
Onward.
Okay. So I'm excited for this part.
All right. Horrifying.
So yeah, the DM's excited. Okay. So after about 8-9 hours of travel through really dense brush, you're making some headway, right? You're getting through the forest. Your steam engine or mechanical powered bullshit is really it's doing the thing. It
is doing the
You're
thing.
fitting through crevasses and getting yourself around.
Fill it.
However,
Fill my tissues.
as you kind of get through like a bramble patch, something that is really all too familiar to you all at this point, the stench of death permeates through the air. As you come up on a clearing,
Oh,
He printed a thing.
So
Yeah,
pretty.
It looks like shit on the stream, but whatever. Here we are.
them?
So
Are those pieces of cheese?
we're gonna
Yes.
say that you all
Think
are
cheese.
at the top of this, and I will have to help guide, and I apologize for that.
Nice reach.
You all are at the top of this, and looking down, just like the very short hills, there are some broken down carts, some very obvious signs of blood and blood spatter. There is a cart with some cheese wheels in it, and
That's right.
some down trees. What would you all?
So it looks like obvious signs of a struggle, yeah?
Yeah, and for everyone at home, this is what it looks like.
Cool.
I did a prepare.
Nice.
Looks like people had fun here. Does anybody else smell cheese?
Is that cheese?
I do smell some cheese.
I'm going to do something radical.
Cool.
While I'm doing this, I'm gonna look around. Can I just like a perception, just like without using a cool trick? Like,
Yeah.
what
yeah,
the
look
fuck
around.
happened here?
Yeah. We're gonna do. We'll just kind of do a passive perception. You can see that there was an encampment there, like a very small one. It was maybe 6 to 8, 10 people that were hanging out. You don't really know exactly where they were heading. You can kind of assume that they were going to Armor or somewhere in the general vicinity. You know you're maybe a day's journey away from Armor at this point, at the speed that you've been going. So they could have been just kind of traders on a trade route. It looks like they had some food, they had some preserves, they were well equipped, but now, I mean, you can't hear anything really within the general vicinity, not even birds, like nothing.
I just want to carefully go and inspect the blood and
Okay.
investigate it.
So this is you.
Yep.
Okay.
See if I can
this
tell
pile
what-
of blood with the meat.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Roll investigation.
17.
Okay. Yeah. It's a pile of blood. It's relatively fresh. You can tell probably within the last 12 or so hours there was someone alive that is no longer alive based on the amount of blood that is lost there. There's probably too much blood to reasonably have come from one person there. And only humanoid blood. There's no other blood, just people blood.
Sweet.
Okay. Tense. So there's no people.
Never mind the cool thing I was going to do. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Because it doesn't apply.
I'm just going
So
to keep
there-
inspecting blood or investigating blood and shit.
Talon's gonna whistle. It's the worst whistle ever. And she's gonna call on her little dragon.
Okay. What's your dragon's name again?
Merryweather.
Merryweather the fucking dragon. All right.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And this little tiny pseudo green dragon, with just a little bit of fur on the spine, kind of clinks into existence. Get me the cheese.
So as you say that to Merryweather, Merryweather looks at you and just says, but only you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's that quiet too
Yeah.
for her.
And it flies off, grabs an entire wheel of cheese. It's about the size of it, right? Like this is a big fucking wheel of cheese. Flies it all the way back to you. It says, as it's kind of flying, struggling, would you like this at your feet?
Yes.
At your feet.
Yes.
Okay. And it drops it at your feet and then
Not on the
flies
feet.
and perches back on your shoulder and says, you're the best thing.
Our favorite meal, cheese and apples.
Can you cut up the apples because I don't have thumbs?
I have the apples.
Wonderful.
Great. Talon's just gonna have a quick little bite to eat.
Okay.
And Merryweather's going to film an ASMR video where they crinkle some shirts.
A sexy one.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
Merryweather
take.
the ASMR pseudo dragon.
I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil using my staff of the Magi on myself.
The fuck is that?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature, which is me, is protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Cool. So you get like a bonus to AC?
Yeah, it's creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls. I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and if the target is already and the last part doesn't matter. But
Okay.
I'm just like doing the thing.
Wise.
Can I make like a survival roll to try and figure out like if like a weapon was used in this blood?
Yeah, totally. Would you want to go up to one of the piles of blood?
Yeah, I guess I'll.
Which one?
Can I interest
I'll go
you
up
in
to the
some
one
blood?
that endangers me more.
This one?
Over there, yeah.
Okay, so as
I feel
you're...
like I'm probably by the cart too.
Yeah, oh, so you're like over here,
Cheese wheel, yeah.
kind of by the cheese.
And I'll just be like kind of at the mouth. One more in. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just kind of overlook.
Surveying the whole scene,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just to give everyone a bit of an experience here, we have some friends.
Hey!
We have one friend,
Oh,
another
there's
friend.
me.
This camera sucks, and I'm so sorry. It's on the list to upgrade. Okay, so as you inspect this blood, you can see some drag marks where people were trying to avoid being drug off into the forest. There are like handprints essentially that are being scraped back. There's no like legible written anything. Over on this side, there's a fire that has been extinguished, just smoldering at this point.
Okay.
Sorry, it's really hard
All
to
right. Can I surmise? Oh man, is there like a tool that you use for making cheese or something?
Like a
cheesecloth?
how do you make
Yeah.
here's a fun question. How do you make cheese?
You just like buy
I
milk
don't
and
know.
wait.
You just wait. That's my understanding of it.
It's a very
We know they make
well-aged
cheese.
I'll just tell you that. Good white cheddar.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess whatever a cheesecloth is. Is that what goes around the cheese? Is that the thing?
It's like a porous cloth that you use at some point in the cheese making process.
Okay.
But it's like just a netted. It's just.
I want to cast. I'm really stretching this. I want to cast locate object
Okay.
on a cheesecloth.
Yeah. So, funnily enough, no, that's fine. So, funnily
it's a
enough,
bakery.
there is some cheesecloth over by the fire. So
Oh.
it leads you over to by where the extinguished fire is at this point.
Okay.
You actually you find some cheesecloth, and wrapped inside of it is an item. You take it out. It looks like a vial with a little lock on it.
But we won't know what it is until we drink because there's a hydrate in the
Oh,
chair.
shit!
Yes! I'm gonna get another bubbly.
Me too, please.
Yeah.
You get a jar. There's a lock on it with a little note, just with one runic symbol on it. Inside the jar is some white, clearish liquid. It looks like it's fairly viscous, so it's not like water,
Okay.
but it's fairly thick.
Want to make a medicine check on this?
Yeah, I'm doing an Arcana check.
Really trying to force the ones that he wants to.
Arcana.
Arcana. Okay. All right. Good rolls. I got a 5.
Okay, you have no fucking clue what it is.
Okay.
Can I do... Sorry. I was going to do an animal handling check to see if, like... Animals.
Yeah, I won't even make you do that. There is a dead horse off to the side of this cart. It looks like it's been half eaten. There are also horse tracks leading the other way, like the way you all came from.
Like, what are the bites like? Like big bites? Or like
The very, very large bites.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll point that out to the group. I'll go over to where that dead horse is, and I'll be like, so, got a dead horse.
Yeah. Voss potion!
Hey!
And as you hold the potion up in the air, something happens. A few things happen.
Magic happens.
Magic.
Voss potion!
Suspend belief for a moment while I change the music.
Suspending
Blah,
belief.
blah, blah, blah.
Suspend.
Oh,
That was really good.
right on the nips.
Hit your nipples and wait.
Das hurt!
So as that happens, a massive bone devil swoops out from the sky, picks the potion up from your... I guess it would be cool if I did that.
Yeah, let's show him.
Picks the potion up from your hand with its feet,
Das
lands
mine!
over on the ledge near Ken and Talon. And from the bushes off to the side...
Give me some combat.
Oh, there's going to be some combat. Almost as if they were laying in wait for you. Approach some monstrous creatures that resemble flowers, almost.
Oh, dope.
However, these flowers, as you look a little bit closer, seem to have what look like human corpses kind of hanging from the bottom of them. They're each about 6-7 feet tall, and each of them have, just from what you can tell, about 7 or 8 corpses just kind of dangling from them. They look loaded to the brim with corpses. The Bone Devil lands, and if everyone would roll initiative,
Let's fucking do this shit.
and these all have a surprise round on you. So
What?
Okay.
I told you, Cindy.
Yikes.
I got a flat 15.
give me 1 second. I have a lot to manage, and I don't have my pen.
I have no modifier for
I go
that.
Yeah. Got it. Sorry.
It's gonna sting.
Bear with me. Patience. Rip. Schmirp. Smurp. Okay. Matt, what'd you get?
That's an even 10 for Kenvoth.
10. Okay. Austin.
14.
14. Other Austin.
I got a 15.
24.
24. Okay. Cool.
We're doing things. Things are being done.
Okay. So the Bone Devil will take its attack of opportunity, its surprise attack, essentially, first.
Okay.
And sorry, one more thing. It's hard to do this when you don't do it all the time. There we go. So it will kind of instantly move up towards Talon.
Talon?
That's me.
Oh.
Talon's by the cheese.
Okay. It'll instantly move up to Cindy in that case. And it will immediately just take a normal attack.
So, I believe it's going to have, one way or another, I believe it has disadvantage.
Yes, it certainly does, as it is a fiend, right?
Yeah.
Fiend. Yeah.
Yep, Fiend will do it. Also, my cloak.
Yeah, so that negates the advantage that it would have for getting the jump on. Fair?
Does it have... but multiple disadvantages.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you have, because you have.
I have 2 disadvantages
Okay, cool.
technically.
Yeah. So it does get disadvantaged.
Okay.
Okay. So does a to hit plus 16 hit?
Oh, just barely. I will, as a reaction, shield it.
Okay. So shield just takes damage off, right?
Up real fast.
It's going to be doing 3 attacks.
I have it. I have it right here. Shield. Oh no! Shield allows it to not hit.
Okay.
Plus 5 bonus to AC, so it misses.
Okay, so its first claw attack misses. Its second claw attack with disadvantage is a natural 1. And its stinger attack is a 16 to hit.
Okay, so yeah, until the start of my next turn, so none of it hits.
Okay, cool. So it kind of swings at you twice, bites down at you, and you're able to like just deftly reflect each attack. It snarls at you, obviously pissed about your existence.
Oh, honey, don't start with me.
The next thing to move is going to be Corpse Flower number 1. It's going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, all the way up to Ken. And it's going to do 2 things. The first one is it's going to take just a normal attack at you with its tentacle. And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
We'll do it.
Okay. And then you take a total of 14 damage.
Really?
Then do a con save for me.
Con save, you say?
Yes.
10.
Okay, you failed your con save. You take an additional I can do math. 13 damage. Poison damage. The first, the melee attack with the tentacle was bludgeoning damage. The second amount of damage was poison.
Okay.
Kinvoth, are you okay?
Ow! No, I'm not.
All
Motherfucker
right.
hit me.
Seeing that its compatriots are attacking those 2, this one will be going over.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It had to go around the rock, so you get attack
Cindy does.
of opportunity on it.
Now attacks of opportunity, can those be cantrips?
Only if you have a feat.
Only if I have feet. I don't
I
think.
thought they're mainly physical. Yeah.
I don't think that I have.
Like you gotta smack it with your staff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack it with my staff.
Okay,
Give it a little spanky.
Give it a little spanky.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And it's just gonna get. It's just 6 damage. I just want to. I literally just want to spank it on its way.
Okay.
Just like
Oof, say excuse me.
It looks back at you, dragging the bodies, and it just says. You could tell if it would have winked, it would have winked. Like if it had eyes. Okay, yeah, it passes through you on the way to Talon, having gotten spanked, and makes an attack on you. 13 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Then as a bonus action, it is going to drop. You can see 2 corpses in the underbelly of it. Just kind of flop out.
Ew.
And these are mummified, essentially zombies that, just to not get confused, flop out of the underbelly of this creature.
Do they fall out as a result of them being hit?
Not necessarily.
Just kind of
He knocked
whap
them
and then
loose.
just
But it didn't hurt.
Corpses fall out.
They kind of
knocked
are
loose.
burst from the bottom of this
Ugh.
flower.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
Okay, and that concludes its turn. These 2, seeing that it's going fairly well, are just going to position themselves a little bit more appropriately to get into range and prepare some actions. So, next up is going to be Talon.
Right.
Hello.
Okay. Talon's gonna kind of stand up on her horse, undo her cane.
Are you presently mounted too?
Oh,
Pull, I'm like standing on top of the horse at this
Okay.
point. She's gonna pull out her the swords from her canes, clap it so that way she has both of them, and she is gonna say "into the darkness" and cast or trigger her flame tongue. So then her swords start. The swords with the dragon head at the top are going to kind of imbue her daggers or her short swords with like a green fire.
Okay.
Okay, and they're all like.
So there's
relatively
two
close to me.
zombies right here. A corpse flower right there. Corpse flower. Bone devil. Corpse flower.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the corpse flower. So I'm just gonna just jump down off the horse and just try and like slash and slash.
Okay, cool.
Just try and like chop it in half. And I get 4 attacks.
Okay.
Don't hit more corpses out of it.
That's a lot of attacks.
That's no good.
Maybe it won't birth it. Holy moly! So this would be. Can't do deck. So 14 for the first one.
Okay, that hits.
Ooh, nice. 19 for the second.
Hits.
12.
Hits. You can do math.
Natural 20!
Oh, 20! Fuck yeah!
Alright, and then I deal an extra.
All 4 hit, 1 with double dice.
2d6. Okay, actually. Can I borrow some d6s?
Yes.
Like, maybe like 4.
I'm gonna use a big boy potty while you figure out the damage.
Yes. Yeah, that's gonna take a sec. Okay. So, they each deal 1d6, and then I get those.
Do you have a calculator open? If you want, I can just open one.
Do it.
Call it out.
Best part of D&D.
Combat.
Friendship!
Also friendship.
Damn, I was mixed up.
I was going to say math.
Okay.
Oh.
5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the first attack. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the third or second attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 for the third one, and then this is the one I'll double down.
Spanking. Get it.
These dice. Nice.
They like it to be spanked.
8, 16.
Correct there.
Spank me, Talon.
16, 17, 18, 24 for the fourth one.
It's a total of 62 damage.
Yee!
It's a spicy meatball.
Yeah.
Sorry, friends at home. All right.
62 points.
62 points of damage. So I'm going to take some DM liberty here. And just say the first 2 swings at your corpse flower were able to knock out it was able to kill the corpse flower. The other 2 are successfully going to kill the zombies. So how would you like to do that?
Oh, nice! I just want to ignite it in green flame.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as it like cuts through, just.
Yeah, so as you do that, as you ignite these, the zombies just kind of crumble into dust as they die. The corpse flower, you can almost hear the screams of the men, women, and children that are inside of the corpse flower. They're barely alive. You can tell it's just negligent screaming at this point, but it screams as it dies, and some birds kind of fly off in the distance. But that one is gone, so.
Dang.
Pow, pow!
Pop, pop.
Take a little nibble of cheese. Alright, appetizer.
The
What's
Bone
next?
Devil's turn. Good quote. The Bone Devil's turn is next. He is going to continue to focus on Cindy.
Did he gets to go again?
Yeah, because they jumped out at you guys. Yeah. Yep. I wrote that
Surprise!
in there.
Nice.
So, yeah. Okay, so he is going to do another multi-attack on you.
It's got a disadvantage.
Yep. And so with disadvantage, plus 8 to hit, so 26.
Ah, that one hits.
Okay. So that's the first. Wow. 19.
That one does not hit.
Okay. And then 26 again.
Well, the 2 26s hit.
Okay, so it does one claw swipes with another claw and misses. And then as it grabs you with its first claw and rakes down your face, it reaches around with its tail and stings you in the back.
Okay.
So it is going to be doing...
Fuck!
Not that much damage. So with the claw, it'll be doing total of 6 damage. With the stinger, do a con saving throw for me.
Okay. 12.
Okay. 13, so 17 plus...
You said 6 damage on one.
Yep, and then 30 damage, half of it piercing, the other half of it poison. And you're poisoned for a minute.
Okay.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of
Total
your...
of 36?
Yeah. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the poison if you want.
And I'm sorry, what did you say about poison?
You're poisoned for a minute,
Okay.
and you can repeat the con save at the end of your turn to end the poisoning.
Cool. God damn it! Okay, whoa!
And we'll just say, for all intents and purposes, you're not grappled. It just fucked you up a little
Okay.
bit. So next up, Rudius.
Rudius. Oh yeah. All right. I want to cast Guardian of Faith at the 4th level.
Okay.
So I make a big guardian, and he hovers there for the duration of an unoccupied space of my choice.
Okay. Where would you like
does it look like?
that to be?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess I want it to be like a what are like the ice giants that are in the Matterhorn?
Oh.
Like a Yeti?
Yeah.
Like a Yeti. It's a Yeti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want him? This is him. This is your Yeti.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have him appear right next to the guy that's messing with me behind him. Maybe.
Right here?
Yeah, that feels good.
Okay. Perched up on a log.
Cool. What does he do? Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn will succeed on a dex saving throw. It takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save.
Okay.
So I guess it has to move.
Well, I mean, on its turn, it would have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super. And then as a for my bonus action, I am going to then do spiritual weapon. Let's do that at
Okay.
4th level.
Okay.
Bam. So it creates a floating spectral weapon. I want that to be a midwinter horn, just like the big Dutch horn.
Oh, yeah, just a big old vuvuzela or some shit. Yeah, got it. Okay.
And, yeah, so I guess I'll put that here.
Great.
Kill this bitch. And then it makes an attack.
Okay.
When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack. So I'm going to hit it with it.
Okay.
It's plus 11, 24.
That is
Nice.
that hits
Okay.
heartily.
Barely even.
I haven't been like a character in a long time. 8. Wow. It says 28 plus my damage, which is 11.
Okay, so 39 damage.
Yeah. 39
Okay.
damage.
Cool.
Sick.
So that
I
corpse,
did something. I'm a cleric.
Yeah. Minus 39.
It's force damage. Just
Force.
pure sound waves of force penetrating its skull.
That matters. It reels away. You can see some of the corpses that are within the underbelly of this creature kind of waving back and forth
Okay.
as it is shooken by the force of your vuvuzela.
Okay.
Gross.
It doesn't move though.
No.
And then it would make a save.
No. It is not pushed.
All right. Sick.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm done.
Is that it?
Oh yeah. I just go Maximilian.
Okay. So it is now these two corpse flowers' turns. And so this one is going to move 5, 10, 15 feet over to Talon.
Okay.
And is going to make an attack. multi-attack. So 14 to hit, 16 to hit,
Yes.
and 15 to hit.
Yeah, the last 2 hit.
Okay. And so it does a total of 18 damage as 2 tentacles kind of wrap around you. And so some of the suckers from the tentacles kind of grab onto your arm. They start leeching some of the life force out of you.
Not the fur!
Yeah. And that's it for its turn. This corpse flower that's up against you does the same thing as the other corpse flower earlier.
Oh, does it poop out some guys?
Yep, and it vomits out 2 zombies right next to it.
Oh, cool.
Bing.
It makes a very gross vomity noise as it does so.
Now you at home do one.
And then
Everyone do your own sounds.
it is over to Cindy. Before your turn, Cindy, you're already poisoned, which is fine. We can deal with that at the end. But would you also do another con save for me?
Yes. That is 15.
Okay, cool. You inhale and you smell just like this rotten stench of death. You almost throw up. You're like on the verge of puking, but you're able to just kind of regain your senses and get yourself down.
God, I hate throwing up. So Cindy's holding her staff with her like steam powered robot arm, and she like holds up her ring finger in her right hand and uses Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
And wants to. I'm gonna just Misty Step. Is this like a rock wall over here?
So there's a cart right there, a rock, and then this is like a ledge. It's maybe like 5 feet tall.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna Misty Step on top of that rock.
Okay, like right here?
Nope. Over right there.
Okay.
And then, as my action, I'm going to cast Haste on Ken.
Okay.
Keen both.
All right, so Ken, you have for 1 minute, your speed is doubled. You get +2 to your AC. You have advantage on Dex saves. You get an additional action as long as that action is attack, dash, disengage, hide, or using an object.
You know, baby.
Bomb.
So,
Thanks.
And Cindy does this like freaking like super fast wavy with her hands and sends like this like little wavy like time energy at Ken.
and Ken, your machine, even though you're not on it right now, kind of starts to vibrate with the energy, almost like it got a little bit more resilient.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that? That was +2 AC, double speed, advantage on Dex,
And an additional action
+1 action.
as
Thank
long as it's
you.
attack, dash, disengage, hide, or using an object. And that happens for up to a minute.
I won't be using hide, I can tell you that much.
And then that ends my turn. I want to
Okay.
make my con save.
Cool. Yep. To avoid being poisoned.
Yay, that works. Dirty 20.
Cool. Cheers.
Hey!
I should switch away from the battle map. There we go.
Heyo.
Okay.
It's us.
Cool. So yeah, you're not poisoned anymore. Lucky you. Moving on to corpse flower number 3.
no.
Taking a good old swing at Talon. It's going to do a couple of things.
Is it attacking me? I'm the guy right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's gonna just do a multi-attack.
Okay.
And
Does it need to make the guardian save first?
yes. Is that just a con
It
save?
is a dexterity saving.
Dirty 20.
Well,
I rolled an 18.
it's a dirty 20.
Cheers.
I don't want to, but I'm doing it.
So it saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna get more.
Yeah.
And then it'll do a multi-attack on you. So it's going to do...
Oh, you take half the damage, sorry.
Okay, so 5.
you take... It's normally 20. So 10.
Okay, that's 10. 17, 9, 24 to hit. In that order.
Oh, these are all of your attacks?
Yeah.
Wait, anything over 12.
Okay, cool. So we got 2 hits for a total of 9 and 12 is fucking 21 damage. I can do math.
Oh, no.
As it wraps its tentacles around you, kind of like you saw just happened to Talon earlier, it starts sucking the life force out of you.
Oh, no.
And it's kind of stuck to you, just not in a grapple, but it's gross.
Okay. Do I need to do a save or anything?
No, yeah. Yes, actually, sorry, do a con save.
I got 18.
Okay, you're good. You're
Okay.
not poisoned.
I want to have a reaction to the attack.
Okay.
I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke. I guess I can only do the 2nd level, so I'll do that.
Yep.
Rebuke that suck up.
I point my finger! I point at him like, as he's holding me, you! And it's surrounded by Hellish Flames.
Okay.
It makes Dex saving.
Okay. It rolls a 12.
Ah! The Dex damage! Wow, I am an incredible roller. It takes 20.
Wow. Okay.
I got 2 10s out of a 2d10.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. So, as you rebuke this creature that's on you, fire kind of sprouts around it. You can hear the sizzling and like crackling of the corpses within it, as it almost seems like you've kind of started a fire in the center of this monstrosity.
Yeah.
And then it's we're gonna move on to Ken's turn.
Okay, so I screwed up. I'll take my turn where it's at right now. I forget that I have advantage on initiative.
Shit.
So I'll take my turn right now. I'm gonna roll another one.
Yeah.
See what we get.
You're great.
And you can plug me back in the right spot.
It was worse. Okay.
Well, let me see.
So it was meant to be what happened. Yeah.
Yes, 7. So 10 it is.
Yeah,
Great.
10 it
I'm
is.
glad I spent all that time worrying about that. Great. Cool and great. You're in Dice Shield now, by the way.
Bye-bye.
So I'm going to look at the face, I guess, of the flower corpse, of the corpse flower, and say, "You dare strike a member of the Crushbone line!" And I'm going to pull out Casey Jones style out from like behind my back, my supernatural warhammer, which is basically shaped like a big baseball bat with kind of a little hammer at the very, very tip. I'm going to go into a barbarian rage.
Okay.
All right.
And as I rage, my eyes turn green gold, and I kind of levitate up in the air just a couple of inches. My entire body turns bright gray, if that's a thing, like a neon gray.
Glowing gray.
And all of the features, like my beard, my skin, my scars, my everything, I just become sort of a formless, tall humanoid shape, more like entity than anything else.
Hell yeah.
And I say a quick prayer, I guess, to my ancestors as I bring my supernatural warhammer down on the corpse flower.
Fuck yeah, get it, buddy. And you stay raging like indefinitely now, right?
Yeah, I turn it on and off at will, basically.
Sick. Yeah. So that doesn't
20.
use up any bonus action either.
It is a bonus action to activate.
Cool. So yeah, go for your swing.
Okay, I will do this. So I'm attacking that first one first.
Okay.
And the fun things about rage are that I do. Should I have it down somewhere?
Austin's head is down. You like can't see.
When you're doing something, it's just your bun.
It's perfect.
Just your bun hanging out. And you're just...
I'm in my notes.
Okay, coming at the corpse flower.
Okay.
It's like Tinkerbell.
I don't hate it.
This is weird watching it like seconds
7
back.
seconds, fine.
That's like 32?
That hard to
Woo!
Get it! Let me ask this, is corpse flower, is it undead?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's undead inside of
I
it,
have
so
nothing.
I'm just gonna go with the yes. That's
Okay.
a DM call right there.
Like all of my
It's a
spells are
plant,
dead, I didn't
but
shoot
it's
any
also
of that
dead.
stuff.
Gotcha. In that case,
What kind of cleric are you?
the supernatural warhammer does max damage to undead.
Okay,
So
without even having to roll.
without even having
Sick.
to roll.
Sick.
Something.
So it will take 10 each of bludgeoning, force, and radiant damage.
30 damage?
For a total of 30 plus...
Do you get a multi-attack too? You get 2
I
attacks.
do.
Yeah.
So 30 plus...
and another attack because of haste.
Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
3 total.
Yeah.
So here's number 1. So that will be 30 plus
Yeah, you should.
11, so 41 damage to that guy.
Okay.
If it's still alive...
It's certainly not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's in hell.
Yeah. So as you bring your hammer down with your first attack, I'll still give you your other 2
Sure.
at this point. You bring your hammer down and it literally smashes it like a fucking pancake. Like it is all the way down, pancaked. The corpses that were inside of it are also pancaked.
Yikes already!
They don't even have enough time to do their deathly like scream as
Just
they
whack.
flatten. Yeah, so
I'm dead.
and then there are 2 zombies that just kind of look down to the right and left of it that it spawned earlier. They're just kind of look back up at you and they're just like, oh.
So on the follow through, so I'd swing it down
Okay.
and then come back around and up at the other side.
Golf style. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one flies. Go ahead and roll the hit.
19.
Okay. Yes, that hits. Roll to hit the other one too.
Okay. And then that third one. A billion. Like
Okay.
30.
8 billion. So this one flies. Into the forest. Essentially, the poor zombie is just a goner.
And
This,
then on the other follow through, boom!
yeah, and this one kind of flies up. And is hit so high into the air, it falls down onto the Bone Devil where it sits. Dies as a result. And the Bone Devil takes 8 damage.
Dope.
As you decimate all of the zombies in that area. Well done. Good roll.
Yeah, that's a fun little weapon I pulled out of there. It's a nice one. And then, so let's see, that was my 3 attack because of the haste. Bonus to rage. Okay. So I should specify my armor class is currently 17. I'm using the Warhammer 2-handed,
Sure.
no shield.
Sure.
So I'm gonna make a note of that.
Did you get a +2 to your AC with haste? So is it 19?
Oh, I do. So it is 19 anyway, without the shield. Good looking out. Same team. And then I'm gonna engage the bone demon, but I'm gonna come on the close side, that diagonal to the left, the one, yeah, that one right there, and just get right up in his face.
Okay. It changes its, with you coming into its proximity, it changes its attention from Cindy onto you.
I'm gonna talk some shit.
Yep.
Be like, the crushed bones have lived for 1,000 years. Who are you to bring the line to a fall?
It just snarls, and I don't know if you can speak demon or fiend or abyssal, but it tells you to eat its ass.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, if you can't understand it, it just sounds
It
like...
just sounds like some fucked up shit. Yeah, sure.
Talon.
Tight. Okay. One thing I forgot my little pseudo dragon is out, and they have attacking abilities. Since it's like a familiar of mine, can I insert that during my turn? Or would
Yeah,
that be an action?
after your turn, it takes its own action independently.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll save that for the end. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just try and like slash off these tentacles, and this motherfucker is fucking on my fur.
Okay,
Get 'em.
cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll. I just got a fresh
Oh boy,
Uh-oh. Drink.
that's a drink.
Get it.
oil thing. I don't know what cats do.
Yeah,
I need a fresh one, speaking of.
yeah.
Bye.
Get a girl.
Me too.
Any stuff?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Dude.
Alright.
Anything but beer.
So the first one was like 25. Third one was 13. The fourth one was 22, and then this last one is 24.
All 4 of those hit.
Yee!
Woo! It has a 12 AC. I'm just gonna get that out.
Get off
Alright.
my
You all
fur.
should be able to hit it.
Yeah. I would surprise you. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying.
whoops.
Whoops.
Don't say whoops for her.
11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 16 plus 6 is 24. 24. And then that's 34. That's 40. That's 43. And then my final one, 6, 12, 43, 44, 45, 46.
Damn.
I painted this
58.
guy.
Looks good.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
He's creepy.
Oh, plus more. Okay, great.
Yeah. That's all. You got him.
Oh, I'm just gonna like have a fucking heyday and just like slash off any kind of tentacle that I see coming out.
Okay,
it?
it starts reaching out at you as it seems to know that you're on the offensive. Like, it can kind of see that, and it looks around to see if it has any zombies to kind of like throw at you while you're swinging, and it doesn't. So it starts to reach its tentacles out at you.
Great. Slash, and then right in the gut.
Yeah, and so with all of its tentacles gone, it lets out like a puff of pollen as it just slumps down.
I'm gonna skedaddle away from that pollen.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it blows off into the air. It's
Okay, cool.
not noxious at this point.
And then can I like whistle to Merryweather?
Yep.
Maybe poke the bone devil in the eye, would you?
Merryweather says, "Whatever you command."
I'm commanding. Go.
Okay, so it flies up to the bone devil, goes to poke it in the eye with its little.
Yeah, so it's gonna
dragon
do let's see. Yeah, it's gonna do a sting with its tail.
Yeah, my beer.
Okay.
Cheers.
I'm gonna roll this. Thank you. Hi. Okay. 7.
That does not hit. The bone devil just kind of swats it away. It doesn't hurt it, but it just kind of.
The eyes, Merryweather, the eyes. Don't get distracted by the bones.
I'm so sorry. I disappointed you.
Eyes.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, well, we're good hiding our body parts.
I still love you. Okay. Anything
And
else?
that one's, no, that's it. That one's dead,
Yeah,
right?
this one's gone. Thank you.
Cheers.
So remaining, there's a bone devil. For all of you wonderful friendos at home, there's a bone devil right here, right next to Ken. I'm so bad with names. And there's one more corpse flower there with some shit around it. Okay, so it is now the bone devil's turn, and it is going to swing at Ken because it does not like you very much.
That's fair.
I
Iced 3 of his buddies.
Yeah, and it's going to do its multi-attack 3 attacks at you. So the first attack is going to be a 10. Second is going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Third is going to be a 24. So
Yikes. The last 2 do hit.
Yeah.
Also dirty 20? Huh?
Yeah, cheers.
Ew.
Hey! So the first one does not very much, but it reaches out a claw at you. Fuck, I'm rolling well.
Wizards are fucking complicated. bud.
Scrapes the front of your face right next to some of the other scars that you already have on your face from a sick battle. So it just kind of enlarges some of them a little bit, does 12 damage.
Bitch.
The second, it reaches around, and as you saw before, reaches its stinger around to do kind of the same move as it did and sting you in the back. It successfully does so, and does a total of 11 plus... so 15 damage, and then would you make a con save?
Another 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, okay. Con save.
It's good.
That's tasty. 26.
Okay, and you are not poisoned.
Sweet.
It ends its turn there. So next up we have Cindy.
Oh, fun.
No, sorry, I can't read.
Nope, that's good. I still need to figure out what the fuck is happening over here.
Okay. Yeah, you know what's funny is I have a lot of undead stuff.
That is funny.
But they have to be. They have a lot of dead stuff,
Oh.
so they can't be undead.
There's dead shit inside of it.
Yeah. I just don't see a point in helping you guys yet. Like, you don't need my healing. I can't.
You have your 2 things up.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do those things. Okay. I should have prepared this more. Let's do this. I'm gonna just like pull out the old sickle and just go to town on this thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Get it.
Roll the hit.
Get sick
Okay.
with the sickle.
I think I'm modified by
These.
It's a 3.
No.
I wanted to do this like with this like sickle and just like swing for hours.
Yeah, a camera pans out on these mighty heroes. The attaché to the Royal Guard sees Rudius pull out a sickle, spin it around as he has practiced for hours in the training room, taught many guards how to use a sickle exactly like it, but never actually used it. And you go to swing down on this corpse flower, and you just hit air. There's nothing.
Yeah,
They didn't cover coming in contact with somebody.
Yeah.
They just covered all the flips and tricks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
You're supposed to hit the targets, not
Like,
distract it.
Das trying, and I just want to do all my bonus actions now, or at least the one, the midwinter horn.
Okay.
It's gonna, as a bonus action, I can make it. I have to make it move, and it has to attack.
Okay.
If I do, so I have to move it 20 feet, so it'll go there.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's not even going to take an attack of opportunity at this point. There's a fire burning inside of this creature at this point.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really in a good position to take it.
I guess it could. Yeah, I could swing at my thing. Okay, and then I think I just do a thing at it.
Wait, yeah, you're you
I
can
haven't
attack me,
moved.
though, right?
Yeah, I'm using. This is my spiritual weapon, my big horn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack that thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an attack. It's a spell attack. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Whoa, shit! Cheers! Get it!
Cool.
We'll just save all of the shit. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I want to create so much force damage from the sword, like, boo, that it literally like explodes its ears.
Yeah, so it doesn't have ears because it's a flower, but the
Whatever. All sensory organs.
The
are
inside of this
destroyed.
is filled with corpses, and each of the corpses just kind of slowly, like the one that's closest to the horn, kind of you hear it,
It's like pop.
and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, pop. They just kind of all of these corpses. There's like 14 corpses inside of it explode, and all of this just gross, rotten blood falls out of the bottom of this corpse flower.
You hit the brown note.
Yeah.
I hit the ground.
There's
That
so
thing
much.
shit itself to death with corpses.
There's so much blood and viscera that leaks out of the bottom of this that you're up to your knees in blood and viscera as it starts like
Oh, God.
surrounding the area. So just to give everyone at home a bit of a sense, so like surrounding this whole entire area with blood, viscera, guts. It
Oh,
smells
God.
like shit. Make a con saving roll.
Gross.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm pretty good at it, but we'll see. I got a 15.
Okay. You be skin of your teeth, friend. Skin of
Oh
your
wow.
teeth. Okay,
That's
it's
a lot of
It's the
body.
skin of your teeth that keeps you from vomiting.
yeah, and slipping
All of
into temporary
everything.
insanity. Okay, so that guy is
Oh.
gone. We just have the Bone Devil left to deal with, and now it is Cindy.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot it. So,
That's a good name.
how much time has transpired? Like, this thing lasts for a minute.
I'd say it's still active.
Dope.
Yeah, less than 10 turns.
Yeah.
Cool.
6 turns. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot some shit at it. I think.
Just so you have a general assessment of it, it's not looking super hot.
Okay.
It's not its best day right now, but
You may have to drop your concentration, which would be fine. Old Ken will be just fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it.
okay. Roll it. Sure, you don't want to fireball it.
No, I'm not gonna fireball it.
Okay.
He does get advantage against dex saves. That is a 31 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
Rose's ass.
All right, 4d10. God. That's a d10. These are d10s. Here's 3 of them.
There's one more for you. That's a 10.
Thank you. Okay, 14. 20 points of damage.
Okay, cool. As your firebolt just kind of zips over the side of Ken, it connects like center mass with it. And it goes and puts the fire out.
That's what it was doing.
I thought it was gonna be like, kaboom! And he goes, I'm good.
And you can see no visible damage as
Oh
a
shit!
result of
All
it.
right.
Putting out the old fire.
Oh, after putting it out.
Yeah.
No visible damage. Ooh, that's like
Oh god.
Yeah, it just burns some of the bones on it.
Fucker.
It's a bone devil. It didn't really do much.
okay.
It's from hell. I mean,
Oh,
It's bony.
sweet. Yeah. Fucking God. I wish it just told me like what I could do as bonus actions,
Oh yeah.
like fucking other things.
Yeah, you have to go to the thing.
All the spells. Just sort this
I'll write it
shit.
if you want to
Yeah.
look around, we can go back.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I think I'm just gonna chill.
Okay. You can
Because-
ready one if you want. If you find it later, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll ready a bonus action if
Okay.
I can figure
Yeah.
out.
Take your time.
Let's see. Hold up. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, I'll just ready. That doesn't do anything. Cool. Yeah,
I will
I'm
let
just
you
gonna
use
ready.
it at any point before your next
Cool.
turn.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Matt.
Okay. Let's give the Warhammer a little twirl. I'm gonna face the bone devil, bone devil,
Bone devil.
Yeah.
bone devil, and say, "We find your existence on this plane appalling. Go back from where you came." And yeah, give him one of these.
Give him a good old golf swing.
Yeah.
You get a
He's
lot of
fine.
attacks.
Get him, Ken.
Come on.
24.
Let's go party.
That is. I'll just tell you because you're going to swing multiple times, right? 19 AC. So make all your attack rolls.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense actually.
Do you want me to do all 3 attack rolls?
Yeah. Just do all 3.
You know what's fun?
What?
Wait.
Yeah, that's an at 20.
Yeah, that's critical.
Okay. Cool.
You know what's fun?
Get it, get
Do you have a great weapon master feat? Did you take?
I don't.
Okay.
I do have some neat shit that happens when criticals
Okay,
happen.
cool.
And this also happens when a critical
Yeah.
happens.
Cheers.
Hey!
So first hit, second to crit. What's the third?
Third is like 27.
Okay, let's just do this in order.
'Kay.
Do damage for your first one.
Now is the bone? No, he's a devil. He's not undead.
He is a fiend.
Fiend.
He's
Okay.
not undead.
So I don't do max damage.
No.
Which is fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I agree.
It does, however, do 3d10. 1d10 of it is bludgeoning, 1d10 of it is radiant, 1d10 of it is force.
That's a magical weapon, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Okay.
magic as fuck.
Yeah.
This
So it
weapon.
will take full damage.
You don't even know. Did I put those d10s away? I did. I don't know why I did that. $18
Okay.
plus 7, 11, 29.
Okay. So that first swing, as you bring it down, knocks off one of its arms. It looks down at it as blood starts kind of gushing out of it.
Hell yeah.
And just snarls at you.
Also, here's a fun trick. It now has disadvantage against any attack, or for any attack that is not at me.
Woo!
Okay.
Get it.
And it is missing an arm.
It's missing an arm, which,
Heck
you know,
yeah, dude.
sucks. Oh, and any target that isn't me gets resistance on its attack.
Shit. Okay.
We'll do the crit.
Yep.
So let's see. Hold.
Hold, please.
Hold, please. Where are my fucking d10s?
There's so many dice on the table right now.
There are
It's just dice
a lot of
everywhere.
dice.
So 3d10 for the damage,
Okay.
plus 1 for half orc,
Okay.
plus 3 for barbarian.
Jesus Christ.
Satisfying roll.
All ones.
They're all gonna be ones.
Let's go, baby!
Let's see.
A lot of them were tens.
Level 20 is kind of hard.
We're
to
just
figure
hunched over looking at shit.
Yeah.
I know most of
Like,
it.
how does that skill work?
God, every single
46
Okay.
on the second one.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yay! That'll fucking
That's
work.
within an inch of its life.
Okay. So when so on the first one coming down on it, cuts the arm off, and then on the second one on the come around, I'm gonna jump into the air, and then just bat its head clean off.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it is.
It's a warhammer, but in my head canon, it's basically a long metal baseball bat with a little hammer at the top of it.
Pain hammer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You knock its head
And then
clean
just-
the fuck off.
Boom! Knock it into the forest.
Yeah, and as you make that last swing, knocking its head off, its whole body flies off in the forest. A loud, like, thunderous roar emits from the other side of your hammer, the opposite direction of where you made impact. Knocks a couple of trees over. The cart that's right next to you kind of tumbles over. Some of the branches and leaves flitter in the wind from your massive strike to the
Suck on
side
that,
of the head
leaves.
of the bone.
Yeah,
Scented
fuckers.
Is there like a sign-off slogan on this? Or like,
Yeah, you got something.
what happened?
So just with the fall, that happens, and then I just kind of come down, like on a knee, and like plant my warhammer kind of down on the bottom, like on the ground,
yeah.
and then just kind of use it to like hoist myself back up.
Sick. With that, you have eviscerated all of the bad guys. Well done.
Good job, team!
With that being said, we will go on break. However, is there anything you'd like to do before we do?
I will deactivate my rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unraging.
Eat another slice of cheese with bite of an apple.
More cheese.
Sandy, I have another boo-boo.
God damn it! Well, I have some boo boos too. I'll trade you
Make
some.
it go away.
I'll trade you some healing for some cleaning.
Bada bing, bada bing.
I prestidigitation your ass.
I lay on hands and fucking just
And as your ass kind of repairs a little bit, you find that jar of liquid that you found earlier. You kind of rediscover that exists.
Okay.
And with that, we're going on break. Friends, we have a couple more sessions to go. This is going to get weird. Love you. Were you asleep? We weren't. We're live again.
That's been horrifying for
Welcome
you.
to One Shot Town, Cthaeh, the Bottlecap Brigade One Shot. It's not the Bottlecap Brigade. It's 20,000 years-ish. That's not canon. Before the Bottlecap Brigade existed.
But we get to see the gods.
I don't know what's
That
canon
they
anymore.
worship.
Yeah. This is way old. We're old. Old-timey time. To catch everyone up, our party of adventurers has successfully beat the shit out of a bone devil and some corpse flowers. They are on their path to cure a plague and save the world. So, you all successfully beat the shit out of those creatures. Rudius, you remember that you have a vial with a lock on it, viscous liquid inside.
He took it from me.
Yes.
So it's on like the corpse?
Yeah.
I
you
want to
remember
run and
the
grab
receipt.
it.
Okay.
So I was like, that was mine. I'm like, find us, keep us.
And the corpse of the bone devil was off in the forest, so you have to
It's in
run.
the woods a piece.
Oh,
yeah,
I was
sorry
going to do a
about that.
survival roll to find it.
Yeah.
Fucking Ken just like Babe Ruth their shit, and he's like, wait a second, and Rudius.
I got natural 20 to
Oh, let's go!
Wait, holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let's
Okay. I'm gonna let you choose how you do this.
Yeah. Do I find the corpse?
Yes.
I would like to cast a spell.
Oh no.
I would like to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
I guess I could do this kind of high, probably.
Just to
Get
dunk
high
on
as
us some
fuck.
more. Yeah.
Is
yeah.
third level enough? I'm just curious if it's like.
Yeah, it's a third level.
Well, yeah, but.
you speak abyssal?
When do I speak? I'll check that out. Okay, I can ask the corpse 5 questions if this all works.
And by abyssal, I meant infernal. I can't read.
I don't think I do
You
infernal.
Abyssal
I
and infernal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
it's tiefling.
You
Yeah.
both
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's dumb.
Well, I guess I just want to think how. I mean, Sam, can I just ask you what level do I need to cast this for this to work?
I mean, you rolled a nat 20 on survival, so I'm going to give you some brevity, but is it... You just have to... I do have, like, a saving throw? Or
Yeah,
what are we doing against that?
No,
Okay. You just roll, like, a...
it just happens or it
The
doesn't.
spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell for the last 10 days.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I think it just automatically hits.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
So the corpse only knows what it knew in life,
Yep.
including its languages.
Okay.
It's usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Yep, I
And
can
it's
do that.
no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
I'm a dungeon master. Welcome to D&D.
Oh man!
You get 5
okay,
questions. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna cast it. I
Okay.
cast it.
Yeah. It's laying on the floor. You walk up. It's laying on the forest floor. It's kind of made a dent where it landed and skidded a few feet further.
Okay.
It's laying up against a tree, kind of like seated, right?
Yeah.
And it, as you cast a spell on it, it floats up into the air, almost reanimating, but stagnant, floating in the air,
Oh god.
just staring at you.
Hello. I turned to you guys. What should we ask it?
The rest of the
we're
party
not
is
around.
around. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to follow, assume that you did.
No.
Oh no, it's around.
No.
I just like I'm like I always do this where I talk to myself.
What is your question?
Wait, am I speaking in abyssal right now or infernal?
Infernal. Yeah.
What's in the potion?
These are very good questions. You can see its brain is kind of working. What is left of it? It says, glue.
That sounds metaphor-like. Which isn't a question, but you could say something in response.
Glue is what is in the vial.
What happened in the forest?
An evil magic was cast when Nista died.
Ask him where are the other drugs.
Do you know any secrets?
Ask him where's Dent.
Where is he? Rachel! Do you know any cool secrets?
Batman sucks. That's 3.
Batman sucks. That was the secret.
Yep. No, you're only at 2. Fuck.
I don't really care about more questions. Let me think.
Where should we go next?
Wherever you feel is best.
Fucking dick. Up your own butt. Are there other dangers in the corner?
Yes.
This is such a very Evil Dead
Just a
kind of
yes.
scene. Just
Yes,
like
yes.
What are the evils up ahead for my last question? And wait, before you answer, think about that for a long time.
A mother.
Alright, well, those are 5 questions. I
Okay.
guess.
As you ask its 5th question, it says a mother and just cripples to the ground.
Well, I hated that answer. That's no
And
good.
I just want to be like, ooh, and I want to grab the potion. He's like, finders keepers, losers. He's crying.
Yeah, and so you grab that potion out of his corpse as it's falling to the ground. It's in good shape.
Yeah. Okay, I'm holding glue.
You still have no idea really what it is.
Okay.
So
Okay, I guess I just walk back to the group and I'm like, I have very interesting things to tell you.
oh god. How much did you heal me for, by the way?
Oh yeah. DM. No, let's just heal.
Okay.
Let's go to what I have. Oop, that's the wrong button. Let's go to 4th level. That sounds fun. Cure wounds. Cast. Bam. It's 4d8 plus 11. I don't need to do that. Well, I did it anyway. Bam. 1. 4. It's going well. 7. 12 plus 11. 23, 20...
That'll work.
Yeah, 23 damage. I just touch you and like... DOS!
As you do that, can I see the vial?
Oh yeah, I'm
Are
holding.
you asking or?
Well, yeah.
I'm just holding the vial in my other hand.
Yeah.
That has some runes on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'd like to inspect it.
Yeah, there's a rune wrapped around the top of it with a lock.
And I have like my robot like clamper arm. Can I
Oopsie daisy.
Can I take a look at that real fast?
I just shake it. Just glue.
Wait, it's glue?
Elmer's.
Who's Elmer?
Yeah, I like throw it and catch it again. Just glue.
Was the Bone Demon
Can I?
No.
Elmer? Was that his name? Did you go talk to him?
That's a good name.
Well,
He's Elmer.
You said it was his glue, so.
That's what he told me.
You talk to him.
Yeah.
Didn't I just, like, hit
Really
him 450 feet over the left field wall? Like, what are we talking about you talked to
It
him?
was a light jog.
Yeah, you were gone for a hot minute.
Oh, I can speak with the recently deceased.
From this distance, I want to try to arcane check the.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can do a pretty
You
good
can
job.
see it. Since we're married and all.
We're not married.
Just a loose partnership, I guess.
17.
Okay. Yeah, so you know from some of your previous like work in Arcana, working in the Royal Court, seeing a lot of like potions and brews go in and out, that this is an item called Sovereign Glue. It's incredibly rare within the vial, and you're not quite sure how to unlock the room. You're not really familiar with that inscription yet. But you know that if you let it set for anywhere between like 30 to 60 seconds, it will not let go unless like a really ultra rare solvent or a wish spell is used on it.
Oh, weird.
Just like flip it.
So this is. I don't know. I don't know how to unlock the rune.
Not yet. I mean, it would take you a little bit of time to figure out, but it's not like it's not easily undone.
Yeah, hold on to that. That's
Oh! I catch it. Woo!
that's sovereign glue, and I
Yeah.
portray the information.
Well, if you talked to Elmer, did he say why they attacked whoever was here? Did you ask him?
That's a very good question.
Let's say leader of sorts.
I think, I had a very small limit of questions.
What did you ask him? And please repeat all 5 questions you asked him in order, please. I mean, I don't know that you asked him 5 questions, but do all of them.
Yeah. Well, I
So
think.
for the sake of time, we're going to assume that we already have this.
Yeah, okay. I actually don't remember all the things. There's a spider.
So you asked him all 5 of those
Flying
things,
through there.
and you didn't ask him what they were doing here or why they
There's-
killed those people.
There's a scary mother further on. It's very, very scary.
Like further on in front of us?
I doubt she's
In the
that scared.
somewhere. Yeah. I mean, not as scary as Cindy,
Thank you.
but scary.
Well,
He also said Batman sucked.
well, that's okay. I guess someone hasn't seen Christian Bale with the shirt off, but okay, fine. No, that's fine.
That's true.
Let's. Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna walk a few paces off,
Okay.
and I'm gonna withdraw. I'll put my... I'm exhausted, by the way. My rage is off, so I'm like
You've been pedaling.
just about crawling.
So long.
Well, it's the rage, you know. You got to come down.
Yeah.
So I put my warhammer back, and I walk maybe like 10 paces off, and I start to draw in the sand with the tip of one of my javelins, or the dirt or whatever.
Okay.
And I say, "You said a mother. A mother is in front of us.
Yeah.
A mother waits for us."
I think it's very possible that yes.
I'm going to touch my face with my fresh scar, and I'm going to say, "They are pleased with this new wound. They are pleased at that battle. They will help us."
Yeah.
And I'm going to, when I finish drawing the mark, symbol, whatever,
Sure.
I'm going to use my primal path of the Ancestral Guardian
Good call.
power and cast Augury.
Okay.
Let I can do it without having to use whatever. It's not even really a spell. It's more like ability.
You can just cast it.
And I cast augury. I use wisdom, and basically I get to ask them a question.
Nice.
Who?
The ancestors.
Oh, shit.
I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity, the ancestors, about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take. Within the next 30 minutes, I think our course is
To proceed.
proceeding, and they're going to tell me. The DM is going to tell me from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, or nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
So where would you like to tell the spirits that you go?
What? Yeah, that was my question.
I mean,
Crypt.
we're on the path to
The town.
the town, right? The
Presently, relatively close to the
these people were attacked. Can we tell if they were coming or going? You said they were horse tracks coming.
Yeah, they were going away from the town.
Away from the town.
Yeah.
But then they were ambushed.
All right.
It may be helpful for us to know if there's an ambush waiting for us.
Okay.
Like if the town is even still there, because we haven't heard from these guys. We just know they're there.
Yeah.
And this is the town that like everybody supposedly isn't sick, right?
Yep.
Right.
So headed that way, the spirits kind of, there's a whisper in the wind, like a flurry of wind kind of picks up in the tree branches, and you just hear,
Wheel?
Yeah.
Dope.
What does that mean?
And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna clutch my holy symbol of Groomsh, the orc god. Someone's gonna correct me in the chat.
Yeah.
Help us.
The
Help
orcish
us,
god,
chat gods.
Groomsh, and do like the orcish equivalent of like crossing myself. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what an orc is. That probably
What
is
does it
something
look
about.
like? Yeah.
God damn it! Are you kidding me?
What is it?
Yes, it's a little nipple tweak, a simultaneous nipple tweak. By the way.
Exactly.
We got 2 nipple tweaks.
That's
Everybody
100%
drink.
is a drink for
Cheers.
that. That's a new rule.
Yeah.
And then I get up, and then with my foot, I just kind of wipe away the runes, and I turn back and I say, "Well, our trip will not be without peril, but we're looking good for getting to the village.
Well, I suppose that's.
The ancestors favor this journey."
I chug the rest of the wine and hop back on my horse.
Okay.
slowly slipping into alcoholism. White woman Cindy gets on her horse.
Yeah. Chat claims you said the right god name. By the way.
Yep, good job.
I knew it was the right name. I wasn't sure about the pronunciation. I think it's Grumsh. We'll see.
Groomsh.
Grumsh.
Rumsh one eye.
Grumsh.
Are you guys doing anything else?
I'm just trying on my horse.
Are we taking any kind of rest to heal up besides those?
You can take a short rest that we will take in stride.
Can you roll hit die on a short rest?
Yes,
Yes.
you certainly can.
Dope. Because I'm a little banged up.
Yeah,
I'm keeping the scar. Don't
Feed
get
my
me wrong.
stallion another apple. That's it.
Cool.
50 down or so.
So as the party continues down your journey, you know, just kind of based on your navigation skills and the fact that you're all relatively astute, that you're getting close to like civilization. You can tell that like there are more tracks on the path. It seems like some more of the forest has been forested. I don't know if that's correct, but you know that you're getting close to armor. Would everyone roll a perception check?
Yes.
Oh, what dice do we want to do it with?
Okay, I got a 14.
Nice.
I got a 24.
So are you said perception? How's I am? I think that's
23.
18 for me too.
23, 24. So Cindy, you see it first. Talon, you see it second, and so you two are the first two to be able to like do anything about this. But as you're walking down the path, you see smoke billowing over the horizon, like over the tree line. As you reach the peak of the next hill, you're able to look kind of over the top of the tree line, and you see a small encampment outside what you can safely say is Aramor, and it's ablaze. You're about a half a mile away at this point. Let me switch the map for the kind of people at home. There we go. And so yeah, you can see, and it was like a 23 and 24. Okay, so with that high of a check, you can also see that the town is on fire, and the cause of this fire is a massive flower, almost exactly like what you saw before, just probably about 8 times the size. There are corpses just swinging out of it like udders on a cow. and it's just decimating the encampment outside of Aramor. Right now, at this point, you can see the corpses strewn around of about 40 or 50 citizens just dead.
And where are we coming from here?
You're about a half mile away, so from this direction.
Okay, cool.
So you'd be coming into the town from the main path.
So the ancestors did say wheel, and wheel is good, right? This all seems
so.
pretty bad.
It's as good as this one shot can be.
All right.
You're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Well-
when you say we see a giant, one of the giant flower sort of monsters, is it like that big, or
That's
what's
a
the
little bit overblown.
size?
Good question.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a little. I wanted
Is it
to
a
say
third the
large,
size of the town?
but it is probably.
I mean, if we're a half a mile away and we can see it.
It's
yeah,
a tower.
I mean,
barely.
it is quite large. I'm going to say it's probably about a story tall.
Okay.
Maybe a story or two tall.
Alright.
It's a little bit far away, so it's hard to see. But
Cool.
you would have to climb up to the top of it. So
Okay. Wow.
you guys don't see it yet. But
Are you,
what would
are
you
you
two like?
sliding into Christopher Walken? Is that
Yeah.
what's happening here? That's a
Watch.
big corpse of flower.
In his ass. 5 long years.
Yeah. So what would you two like? What would you two like to do? I'll give you both the first go.
Holy shit. Well, giant flower up ahead, lighting shit on fire, everybody. So that's a thing.
What if there's a way we could sneak up on it?
What? Should we sneak up on it, or should we just rush to the town and try to help on them, to help the town out, and maybe we can partner up with the guards. They need our help. The guards never do shit.
I agree with helping the town.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Full steam ahead.
Okay. So
Talon's in. I'm in.
as we run up, let's decide who wants to go first. Who'd like to run at the front of this line?
Oh man.
I'll
Kind
go
of-
first.
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
Talon
hold
and
on.
Percy.
So what?
I just want to figure out who's leading the charge.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably be in the back with the
Am I in the
cleric.
back?
Okay. So you two up front.
Yeah.
Totes. Yeah.
Those two.
I'm gonna stand
Faces.
up on my horse's back and grab the reins and ride
Yeah,
it
and you're
standing
just
up, so I'm ready to
you're just
swing or jump
going
off.
too.
And,
Okay, I'm gonna do some
Yeah,
dumb shit
'cause
with
he
this.
has
Don't
to
you even worry about that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just forth
You guys are lockstep. at
Fast and
this point.
Furious
Yeah.
style. They always shift to a higher gear when they have to go faster.
Yeah.
There's always a higher gear, and that's what I got. I'm
Flowers
going.
like nothing on family.
As you get, Jesus fuck. As you get a little bit closer to it, you see a very small, almost monk-like figure. From what the experiences you've had so far in the world of Magna, you know it looks like someone who, they're bald, they're wearing no shirt, they have pants on that would scream at you, monk pants,
Pants.
it seems to be.
Jeggings.
They seem to be running the opposite direction of the screaming masses towards this court flower to go fuck it up.
Oh.
As you get a little bit closer, I'd say you're probably 1,000 feet away at this point. So you've covered about half the distance. You see that monk run up to the corpse flower and start taking swings at it, using some of its key energy.
Monks are dope, by the way. I love monks the most. They're my favorite.
Okay, and you can see it's going up, and it's like fud.
It's like an aerobics.
Yeah, and it starts
Key
high
points. Key points.
as it
And
builds up
hiking.
a well of energy, readying a blast on this giant beast that is attacking the community around it.
God.
So at this point, you're within maybe 100 yards. Let's just roll initiative. I'll give you 2 advantage. It's like Mac from.
Yeah.
26.
I got a 12 or 13. Sorry.
Okay. 26.
15 for me.
I have no initiative modifier.
What'd you get?
And I got a 19.
Hey!
Pretty cool.
It's not bad. Very good, in fact.
19. Sorry, Austin, what was yours?
13.
13. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Bummer. All right. 2. Cool. I can count. All right. So up first, you're about 100 feet away at this point. Okay. What would you like to do, Talon?
Well, if I'm 100 feet away, then I'm just going to use my dash action just to get me all the way up to the...
Okay. Yep. You close the distance right away, and you are right up on this beast. As you get closer, you see it's about 2 stories tall. There are somewhere in the vicinity of 30 to 40 corpses in its underbelly of this giant flower. It's walking on spider legs, but it looks like those legs are starting to become a little bit unstable with what the monk has already done. And yeah, I mean, you dash right up to it, you close the distance.
Since I use my dash to get me there, I don't have an action though, right?
Yeah, you can take a bonus action.
Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, so yeah, I'll use my bonus action into the darkness, and I'll pull out my 2 fucking short swords.
Short swords.
Fucking short swords. And then I will actually do an action surge, and I'll try and hit it.
Bitchin'.
Oh wait. That's 9. 15.
15? That misses, unfortunately.
All right.
Barely. As you take a swing at it, though, you can see that it's about to birth a couple of zombies, like the ones that you had previously encountered. They're starting to slip out of the membrane of the bottom of the flower. So, yep.
Motherhood.
Rudius.
Yes. All right, I got 2 things. First, there's no reason in a group of 4 to cast Bless over first level, so we're gonna do that. Bam. I'm gonna bless up to 3 creatures of my choice. I'm gonna choose you 3. You guys get to add a D4 to an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. Yeah, so enjoy that. As a bonus action, let's do the thing. I am going to do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Let's do it at...
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Oh yeah, man, it's always a midwinter horn.
Oh, that's the whole one, right? Okay, cool.
How far away are we from this thing?
She was 100 feet, so you're probably 115 feet away.
Oh, I need to check on that.
115, 60. I can do this.
Okay. I'll give you some latitude too, because you're actively running towards it.
I just can't sprint and do that spell, so if I get 30 feet, that puts me at 75.
You know what? You can do it. I did a roll. You can do it. Some magical energy imbues you, and you were able to pull it off.
It was watching it birth undead.
Yeah.
In a disgusting way. All right. Well, I want to spiritual weapon at. We're going to do level 6. So why the fuck not?
Juice it, baby. Make those zombies shit themselves.
Okay. So I'm going to create my midwinter horn.
Okay.
I'm going to put it within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So I can do it 60 feet, and I have magic juju allows me to do that.
Yep. I rolled a nat 20 on a roll to see whether or not you could do it.
And that was in support of me.
Yes, that was in support of you.
All right. So it when I cast that higher spell, the third level increases by 1d8 for every spell slot above 7. So it's 1d8 plus 4. And it's normally more than that. Okay. I only have 1d8. It's pretty funny. There we go. 2. It's 28 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, your Vuvuzela Winterhorn makes a loud blast. Yeah, shaking the corpses within this giant corpse flower. Back
Bass note, baby.
They, Talon can hear as they off of each other.
Hated that.
You
Hated
heard that.
that.
Just you.
It's quite gross.
Yikes.
That was wet.
That was
It's not what you want.
not ideal.
There we go. There
From
we're
the
back.
top, make it drop.
All right, cool. Matt, Ken, to you.
So I want to do.
You've been hauling ass, so I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some leverage as well.
Okay. So, okay, I'm literally, figuratively, going to shift gears and make my thing go faster,
Okay.
and I'm going to mutter to myself, "You may have a belly full of corpses, but I have family." Literally inside of my ancestors. And I'm going to go just...
Wheels.
And I'm going to get within, like...
That is great.
A distance that is reasonable to even attempt this.
You can close the gap.
I'm going to pull what accounts for this thing's e-brake,
Okay.
do a slide, and jump out of it, and jump at the giant spider thing.
Dope.
Athletics for the first part, aerobics, acrobatics for the second part.
Okay. First part's going to be dope. Second part's going to be up in the air. We'll see. 25 for the athletics.
E-brake is pulled. You are skidding solidly in the direction, maybe 30 feet away from the corpse flower at this point.
All I need, baby. Okay. Acrobatics isn't the best.
Good luck.
So we'll see how this goes. Oh, but I got a D4 to it, though, right? Because of less?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
Good solid.
That's a 13.
Okay, yeah. So you do this e-brake. It kind of jettisons you out of the side of your car. Really badass. I mean, you have a great start. Kind of your warhammer throws you off balance a little bit as you're flying through the air, and you go into a bit of a corkscrew. You run. Yeah, you run kind of back first into one of the legs of this corpse flower, and you just kind of slide down to the bottom of it.
All right. That could have gone worse.
Yeah, you don't take any damage. It not really as cool as you wanted that to be.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if that was, I assume that was my movement getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to be like,
we go, oh shit! and then get up. And I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And then bonus action.
What does it sound like when you rage?
It just
Like one little fart? Or...
hurt. No. It's a little like again. So dark gray, all distinguishing like gender characteristics, sex characteristics go away. Formless sort of Hulk blob.
Like One Punch Man.
Ah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I should have never seen it. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry. It's very good. And then it just kind of like. Do you guys remember the old X-Men side scroller video game, the one that's with the Simpsons you played before?
Yeah.
And Colossus goes, that's kind of how it sounds. Only much like a couple octaves lower. And just this column of bright gray light.
It's like a little
envelops
fart.
me. Followed by a little.
Okay. Hell yeah. You're raging. Right up next to it, and a small fart emanates from you.
Okay. You're ready. Did he have to use up his action to run there?
Bonus. Oh yeah.
That's fine.
He dashed there?
It was a lot.
That's fine.
It was a lot.
So that's my action is move or
Yeah.
dash to get there.
It was a lot.
And now bonus action to rage. That's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cindy.
So how close to? I know the monk is kicking shit. How close is? How close is the monk to the to where the zombies are coming out?
Yeah, I mean, he's right up in the middle of that. He's moving pretty quickly, and it seems like he's moving as you're trying to ascertain the situation. So at one point, he's like underneath some of the corpses, like boxing them in the head.
Okay.
At another point, he's taking swings at the legs.
I just want to yell, "Get out of the fucking way!" And
Literally.
He
That's
hears
soundboard,
you,
I got
and he
that for
looks
you.
back, and he hears the
and so I like with a flourish of the mage staff, I slam it on the ground, and like some like lava, just visuals erupt and like go deep under the ground, and then a wall of fire comes up as I cast wall of fire.
That's good. That's good.
And I want to cast it just like right where the thingies are coming up. I'm within. You said within 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah, and he sees the wall of fire coming up
From chain link.
the from the ground, and kind of does a triple kowtow backflip out of the way.
Dope sauce. Also, if he's a high level monk, he would be able to avoid this shit anyway.
Yeah, he does.
And I make this wall so it's 20 feet high. It also I want it to be basically as wide as like the main base of this corpse flower.
Okay, so probably about 30 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's a 30 by 20 feet wall.
Yeah,
That's a large boy.
I'm trying to.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's there. So
does that do a set amount of damage, or do I get to figure
when the
that
wall
out?
appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
So your giant busted leg dude.
It failed.
Okay. On a failed save, it takes 5d8 fire damage. And then I'm going to make sure I don't fuck this up, because it's a 4th level spell. We're going to cast one of those. 4th level spell. Going right up its nose. It does, yeah, nothing that matters. Cool. Okay, so 5d8.
There
Yep, thank you.
Woo!
It's more than 48, I'll tell you that much.
Let's go.
3, 8, fucking 12, 17, 24 damage.
Okay. And as you do that, you kind of see the wall of fire hits the bottom of this massive creature and starts cooking the corpses, like flopping like udders from underneath it.
Oh no!
It decides as one of the corpses, and probably the one closer to you that you can really see, gets to like this perfect amount of doneness. It absorbs that corpse back up into the body of the large corpse flower, and you feel like it gained a little bit of health back.
As it eats its baby.
Yeah.
Ew.
Cool. So,
But that did a
Told you,
sizable amount.
Gross.
cool. It's also
Shit's gross.
when the one appears on one side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its. So it also whenever it ends its turn within 10 feet of that side, I'm going to select the side that's away from the rest of the party. The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on the turn. So it basically will take 5d8 anytime it ends its turn, or re-enters the thingy.
Okay, cool. It is now its turn.
Does Talon have to try and dash away from the fire?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you do.
Would I do that on my turn?
Yes. I think so. I mean, I don't think it had. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. This thing is not doing well right now. Anyway, so it is going to. So there's Talon and Ken that are close to it.
I just sort of ran into it.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 attacks at each of you.
Okay.
And so the 2 attacks at Talon are going to be a fucking 32 to hit. The second one is going to be a 24 to hit.
They both hit.
And the 2 attacks at Ken. Sorry, I have to read. Okay.
Reading rules. Great.
One is going to be a tentacle attack, which is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and then the other is going to be a let's just do a strength contest between you and it.
That sounds fun.
Could
Yeah.
be a grapple, possibly. Who knows? Did you take the grappler feat?
That's better. Thanks, Rage.
And would you do a con save?
27.
27? Okay, you win. So we'll do yours first. It swings down with a tentacle, trying to wrap that tentacle around you to grapple you. As it does a little bit of damage, and as it does so, you're able to just kind of flex once really hard and break the tentacle away. Make a con save as well.
Oh, I got 13.
Okay. So
If that fails, I'm gonna.
it fails.
Okay, I'm gonna have a thing to roll again.
Okay.
11 for the con save.
Oh my god, it was
Okay.
the same one.
Sorry, 12 for the con save.
Okay, that fails.
15?
Okay, that fails.
I'm gonna use my. I have 3 times I can.
Actually, wait. Can we wait on your damage and everything? Because I have a thing I want to do as a reaction to her getting hit.
Yeah. So you would take 10 damage from it.
Okay.
And you would
21.
that saves.
That saves. Okay, it's fine.
Damn it, go away. 10 damage total?
Yes. Not much.
I don't know why I used it on those. It was just.
It's not much. I was trying to get it
Don't
out there
touch me with
before
a tentacle.
and it's just kind of
Yeah.
Oh,
Ew.
not the sound.
No.
Oh, stop.
So,
It makes sense. That should be.
as a reaction to those hits on Talon,
Mhm.
before she takes damage, I'm going to use my reaction to.
absorb it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call on the ancestors, who will provide a spirit shield for you. So, what happens is a spectral form that looks an awful lot like me, kind of like comes up out of the ground in front of you and does one of these, and it hits. Most of the hits hit
Yeah,
it
the
instead.
tentacles
One
just
of these.
flop over the top of you.
You know, one of these.
Um,
So I can soak 46 of the damage it would be
Nice. doing
doing to her.
you soaked it all up. It was 10.
You're so.
Oh, it was only 10 total?
Yeah, it was 10 to.
That's
I kind of want to make you take that.
That's fine.
I mean,
I saved my con, or I did my con save.
I'll let you guys undo any of that. I was trying to get it out the whole time.
You know, maybe save this for later. I'm
So,
fine,
okay, so
really.
the spirit guy does one of these, and then he does one of these. He says, never mind, you're good.
I appreciate it either way.
But that's coming, and that's going to be dope when it happens. I'm sorry I spoiled it. On 10 damage. On a 20th level campaign.
I was trying so hard to get it out. I was trying.
I was really excited.
I did like multiple of my roll saves that I definitely didn't need to do for 10 damage.
It's going to be great.
We're really prepped.
Yeah.
So the small monk that has been slowly working his way around this corpse flower wall, a massive wall of fire erupted underneath it. A large orc slammed against the leg of it. And
Did it end its turn in the fire?
It didn't.
Okay.
It ended outside of the fire, but it decides to go back in as it's been charging up this massive key attack. It unleashes that down as
the flower, sorry.
Oh yes, it did. Okay. But it's knocking down.
Okay.
It unleashes it down at the corpse flower as it kind of scales one of the legs of it, flips off of the side of it, and you all see this just impressive feat of acrobatics, and fires almost like a beam of energy, exactly, down onto the
Is it
corpse flower.
Sunbeam? Is it Cybersaur right now?
Yeah, it is Sunbeam. But it's on a flower, so that would be good for it. But this beam of energy essentially just rips through the corpse flower, and it drops the corpse flower essentially to its knees, crushing all of the bodies underneath of it.
Oh, God.
Again, just so much blood and viscera leaking out of it.
Oh,
No.
unnecessary.
If you two were close, so
Yeah.
do a con save for me.
It just, it's all on fire.
But that finished it.
Ooh, that's, wait, that's more than a dirty 20. That's a dirty 20 plus 8, 28.
Okay, and you're a 14?
Did you roll your d4?
I did.
Ow!
Yikes. Okay, so really quick, 70, 100. D fucking 10.
Oh, it's never good with the DM rolls a d100.
Oh no.
Good heavens.
What's happening? 57. You're 25% blind.
Okay.
For the next
Could be worse.
for the next 80 hours.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a couple days.
I'm sorry for myself too, Zuri.
Okay,
Actually,
that could be far worse. But
She'll throw on her. She'll like throw down her mask, and maybe that'll help her a little bit because she has those special goggles.
yeah. I mean, we'll say probably a disadvantage to perception for a while. But some of the gross just emanates up you. You splash around in it a little bit on accident because it's so nasty. Some of it gets in your eyes.
You got pink eye.
Yeah.
You got pink eye.
That's how you get pink eye.
Dead body boogers.
So, as this corpse flower cripples in front of you, and I'm montaging a little bit for everyone. As this corpse flower cripples in front of you, this monk kind of walks around the battered corpse and walks around the town that is now on fire. Most of the citizens within the encampment outside of Aramor are now dead, and just kind of surveils the damage. He looks really, really bummed about it. What would you all like to do?
Should somebody maybe get him some wine or something?
Was that the only creature?
Yeah, that's the only.
I'm asking the guy.
He looks up to you and says, "Only one today."
It's bleak.
Yikes.
It's a bleak time.
Ceaselessly
Yikes.
grim. Alright, and I'm gonna drop the rage.
Thank you for lowering your opposition. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're trying to help.
Also, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, you almost helped.
I do get it. Okay, well, that's agree to disagree.
I killed it.
Well, sure. I mean, you did the cool. That was cool.
That one helped. You didn't.
I mean, I was gonna.
What about this guy?
Where are you even?
Yeah, I'm 60 feet away. I'm like, I did the thing with the horn.
Thank you for attempting to help. And as he says that, a giant owl kind of flies over and perches next to this individual who you don't know the name of yet, and lifts its wing up and whispers in his ear something you can't quite hear it right off the bat, and then flies away.
Hey, so sorry to be a little forward, but I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. My name's Cindy. We are from the Royal Guard, helping out Jax and Yarway. What's your name?
My name is Elian.
Elian. Oh, that is Elian. Everyone. Okay. What the fuck?
What are you?
It's all with all this. We're here on an errand, and what the fuck?
Well, welcome to my community. This is Aramor. We have seen just a torrent of evil approach our walls and approach our forests.
That's torn.
Fucking
Is
nice.
this the largest wound fucking creature you've seen?
This is one of the mothers, yes.
There's multiple mothers.
I was right again.
Well, we had a bit of a little of our own back at some camps.
Certainly, you fought some of the smaller ones.
Yeah, little tinies, and we ended up getting a bit of glue that can maybe help,
Yeah.
seal up the problem.
It's dust, and I'm like, oh.
Goddamn. Which direction do all these mothers seem to be coming from?
It seems quite random. Sometimes they will attack from the north, sometimes they will attack from the east, sometimes the west. It's quite unfortunate.
Is there anything special about your community that they might be, going after?
We seem to be fairly resistant to the southern plague.
Good for you! I lost 3 children to it, but I'm doing fine. I'm a survivor of the plague.
You don't seem to be doing fine.
I am doing just fine.
It's the hair, isn't it?
You're not doing fine.
I did not have...
She's the inside checker girl here.
You're
Come
right,
on.
I
now.
did-
Please
didn't-
not. It takes a while to bring her back up.
I didn't have a lot of time this morning to just get my face on.
As you're talking, the large owlkin flies back down, lands next to Elian, and says, and then flies away.
Okay,
You
what's
can
he
hear a
saying?
little bit more.
If he says barnacles, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I don't have a spell for hearing or no.
What's so this is an encampment outside of the
Yeah, you're just outside the main gates.
Okay, what's it like at the main gates?
It looks really nice. I mean, you can't see in there super well. The gates are closed because there was just a giant monster attack. But from what you could see, like over the gates as you were approaching the city, it looks nice and calm. Everyone was indoors, like sheltered away from the monster, obviously. But it looks like a well.
Did the monk? I was going to ask the monk that question.
Yeah.
So I'm using character voice. It's late, so I'm a little raspy. But
yeah, no, you're good. Elliot turns to you and just says, "I mean, so far we've been successful at battering off most of." The evil that's come to our gates, but
you're doing a great job beating them all off.
I know.
Well, I'm sorry. Like you've clearly paid a high price being here, but we're interested in this immunity you guys seem to have.
Yeah, we've developed what we think is something to stave off the plague.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Yeah, it's proven effective.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's and he pulls out kind of from a vial of potions. It's this one, and then you drink this one 2 days later, and then you inject this one 3 days later, and then you take this one rectally.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
Now I heard there's a third one that's not as good, but you only have to do it once.
but maybe has long-term effects.
Yeah. Yes. It's in beginning stages.
How many? Are you? Are you in mass production of this? By chance?
Yeah, I could give you this for a price.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the whole country and maybe the world.
I mean, your doctor should be able to synthesize this. You're advanced, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I is doctor.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you want to maybe buy a couple of them?
We have some synthesizers. Absolutely.
I have a fun question. What did Owl say to you?
Well, I don't think that's any of your business.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
Oh god, he's doing the thing again.
I mean, that's how he has to cast it.
Really?
His god demands he casts it that way.
I don't make the...
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so what's the point of casting at higher levels?
There's not much. I'll kind
gets
of give you
truthier.
This one. Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast it.
How much for one of your thingy for a
Cocktail.
I want full diplomatic and sovereign immunity for my territory and the surrounding territories from the invasion that the South is trying to mount against our indigenous peoples.
Sounds fine with me.
Oh, I just put two and two together, guys. Okay.
Let's let him drop his truth bomb on there and see what happens.
Yeah, so any of us can ask him a question.
Yeah, and he is more than happy to tell you the truth. That's right. That was part of the truth.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm cool with that. I would think, based on our knowledge of what's going on, like, what does that mean to us?
It means that you would have to go to Jackson your way and have them not encroach on their territory anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there, like, from our characters' perspectives, is that like a big deal?
I mean, they need land to live on. Yeah. But
Okay.
You know, it's colonialism is what's happening.
Sweet.
Right now.
Well, okay. I think you know what. I think that we could probably work that out. You know, I think
Sign it in
a
blood.
whole bunch
and
of
whips it.
people are dying from the plague, and then,
Jax is cool.
why do we need land? We can save. They can trade that.
He whips out a knife and, without hesitating, just slices his hand almost halfway, like down to the bone. and says,
Whoa!
"Sign it."
Oh!
Can we have a quick, like a tea, like a sidebar? Like, I know you're like literally like gushing blood out of your hand to do this
Shit,
thing.
okay.
We hadn't done that. We need to just have
That
a
was
quick little
impulsive.
chat. Can you maybe just like make a fist?
Yeah,
put
just
some of that
like
blood back in there.
Yeah.
Just
I
kinda-
think I want to like go
Lift it.
go to shake his
Elevate
hand,
it.
but then like be like
elevate it a little
bink,
bit.
and then just like cure wounds on it. Like, pause a second.
Okay.
But
Can we huddle up here for a second?
yeah.
What were you thinking?
We came here.
You're talking way too loud. We're huddling.
That's fair. Okay, listen.
He gives you privacy.
And like,
Go away.
Where are the other drugs? So listen, we came here to get the cure. We didn't come here to negotiate. You know what I mean? Like,
We should kill him.
But
I don't necessarily have any problem with what he's asking, but I don't know, like, the plague is going to affect everybody and them too. So it's kind of good for them that we get a cure out to everybody. I don't know that his position is as strong as he thinks it is.
Maybe we could agree that they can have some sort of face-to-face discussion. We can set up a meeting. Promise them that.
Sure.
Okay.
And then we let Jackson everybody make the decision. Like I don't want to tie their hand. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we definitely need it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
just kick his ass.
We could also just kill him.
Okay, but we
Could
could
do that.
also. Well, I mean,
That was her idea, yeah.
What?
She said originally.
I was thinking too.
Bathroom DM. I have a question.
That'll have to wait.
So I mean, to be fair, I hate to say it, but I've been cleaning up Jax's shit for a good while.
Literally.
How
This is the
much-
most incontinent person I've ever met in my entire life.
He is a doozy. He's like
You know how stubborn he can be
he's like a geyser of diarrhea.
with his pooping.
Geyseria. Is that anything?
Oh, gosh.
No, you were saying about something? Sorry.
DM
What
based
is
on
the plan?
based on our knowledge of the area and situation and all the
Yes.
shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair to say that at the moment, Jax and Yarway are dying.
They're weakened.
Are they dying from the plague?
No.
If they were to die, based on our knowledge, who would be like second? Who would end up
line.
taking?
There's
the throne?
really no successor to the throne at this point.
Okay.
Most everyone
Susan
is dead.
Crushbone! I feel like Q coming on. Let's go. Anyway, did I say that out loud?
I think. Well, I mean, considering the political situation and with fucking, the rulers in the process of dying, I definitely don't want there to be a situation where, some shitheads end up taking the throne and, invading after these guys, come in with the plague cure,
I think Jax and Yarway have a lot of guilt on their shoulders for how everything went and their lack of leadership.
Lots of blood on their elbows.
Lots. So, I don't know, maybe a face-to-face meeting would sway them in the right direction. We can get some protection for these indigenous folks and then have at it.
And
So agree to that before they die.
Elian walks back in, and his large owlkin friend kind of follows up, and he says, Matone, leave us.
Matone.
And says, have you all reached a consensus?
Yeah, I think so. We definitely can't guarantee the truce just because we don't have the ability to make that kind of agreement. We're but the royal guard. However, what we can do is escort you with the full force of our protection and give you a meeting with Yarway and Jax and support your request to have your land not invaded.
If you can't give me a guarantee of safety, I cannot give you a guarantee of a cure for the plague that's ravaging your people.
We can guarantee you safe passage to wherever it is that we came
pass
from.
safely there myself.
But can
As
you
you
get
have
an
seen.
audience though?
Likely, yes.
Okay.
That offer means
So
next to nothing.
so wait a second. If you can get an audience with Jackson Yarway,
How many people are in your settlement at this point? Is your settlement well built? Is your
No,
settlement
but-
well guarded at this point?
well, I mean, we got us, but
Where are you right now?
we're over
Okay,
here. We're
okay,
on our way
so-
to the catacombs.
I might be able to do that by myself.
I'm going to roll intimidation.
Okay.
Fuck him up, yo.
What do you want to say?
I'm just going to say, is that a threat?
Man, who is this guy?
Ooh, that's good.
23.
Yeah, so he's not scared of you. He's scared of the idea of having to fight you right now. Mostly because of the fact that he's in the middle of his community. But he would go toe to toe with your house for sure.
Okay.
And he says, I mean, if you really want to do this with someone that holds a cure to the plague, we can certainly do it. And he wraps his belt.
I don't understand why you would. I mean, we don't have the authority to grant your community immunity.
Why not?
Well, because
We
we're
have
just.
another sidebar.
Yeah, let's get another sidebar.
One moment.
As we're walking off, can I roll because monks usually are are followers of a particular religion? Can I roll religion and see who this guy is, what this guy's deal is?
Yeah, sure. It's like a really religion of the earth, right? It's like a really naturalistic. They don't really ascribe to like monotheism or anything. Like
Not
that.
a particular god, more way of life.
No. He just thinks the earth is what is important.
I roll a
The
medicine
15.
check to heal his wounds with bandages.
He's all healed up.
Fuck. I have nothing to offer.
What if we just said yes?
Yeah. Have you
just
thought
said
of that?
We would do. We don't have to follow through if it doesn't happen. We can still get him in a face-to-face meeting, and if it doesn't go that way, then so be it. I guess what I'm saying is we could lie.
Yeah. The emotionally strong cat lady says it.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with that at the moment. I want to
That's
do.
you.
I want to do some kind of check into the nature of the blood promise thing that this guy's offering.
Yeah,
shit.
for sure. You don't know. Roll a history
We
check.
go very quickly looked up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And fuck him, it's killed.
14.
Okay, you know that it means a lot.
Okay. Well, yeah. So apparently, this blood promise it means a lot, but I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna die eventually. Fuck it.
You can always cross your fingers behind your back.
Doesn't count that way. Everyone knows that.
It doesn't.
He walks back towards the camp. Matoni has once again flown up. He says, Matoni, just one more time. I apologize for the delay. Matoni, as he flies away, says, Barnacles. And ships off.
It's baby brick.
Matone is brick in Italian.
Oh dear.
So Brick's Italian.
That makes so sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been doing some talking, and we will take you up on your offer and make sure that your lands are not encroached on by the southern kingdoms of Jackson Yarway.
And
What
we'll
else?
get you a face-to-face meeting, so you can share any other things you might want to share with the leaders.
Obviously, you have to outline those terms, and
Okay, just roll a deception.
I cast guidance.
I'm going to. Yeah.
You
Oh,
get,
what's
you get a D4. I don't know if that. I think it's a tax. I don't think it
No,
actually
it's
applies.
touch. I think it's oh, maybe it is a touch. That was saving throws too.
That's a total of 12.
Or checks.
Okay.
It's an ability check.
He's sketched out by your initial hesitation to say yes. But he says, blood promise.
Talon will slice her paw on her fangs, and then step in.
Okay. And he shakes your hand and says, on that, the pact is sealed.
And also with you.
So say we all.
One of you just got a disease.
Battlestar, let's go.
At least one. And he takes off the belt with the antidote and the cure to the plague and says, take this with you. It should be easy to synthesize. I will follow shortly.
Okay.
One thing you got to keep in mind here, bud. Listen, I get it. My entire kingdom is underwater right now. But before that, it was taken over by an evil wizard.
Oh, Atlantis!
No.
Oh.
It's very
I
insensitive.
don't know what that is. Talator is the name of it. It was a southern orcish kingdom. It's underwater right now. There's not as much to go around. You know what I mean? So, I agree. I feel you with this whole let's head off fighting over resources and all that. Look around you, bro. There's not as much to go around. So, we're going to do our best to make sure you get your privacy and peace and what all, but, times are tough, you know what I mean?
Certainly. Many of my people are laying dead around me right now. So I would prefer to think more about the impending colonization of my territory and land after I am able to burn their bodies and
Of
rid them
course.
of the plague.
Totally fair.
You're the one that brought up
Yep,
this whole thing.
That is me.
So I'm just letting you know.
I feel like
Sorry
I have
for
a
your loss.
conversational advantage in this situation.
So we
Do you all have any other questions?
Nope, we just have a quick errand that we have to run over to some catacombs, and then maybe we can touch base on our way back when we head back to the kingdom, yeah?
I will see you down at your makeshift camp that you have set up to the south of my territory.
He's talking about our kingdom now.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and good luck with all this too.
Yep.
Sorry, so many people died under your
Thank you
protection.
for the good luck
That
of
sucks.
burning my dad.
No problem. Okay, anyway.
Are we walking away?
Are you guys
Yeah, we had...
already-
I whistle for Balian.
Yeah, we got what we want.
He's kind of an ass.
it's weird because like how do you're in like a situation where you're kind of justified to be an ass but you're still kind of an ass and like it's kind of like yeah
There are times when you are
These are all just
justified to be
struggle
ass.
times.
fuck okay anyways well
Talon's very intense all the time.
let's go
Yes.
Yeah.
let's go I guess get Nista and get Nista a proper burial.
Do any of you recall where Nista is?
Yeah, she's supposed to be
already-
over at the catacombs.
Just as a
Should we
brief reminder for everyone, just to make it fun, Nista is... Oh, this isn't the big one. Let me see if I can get that. Yep. Okay, so this is where you set up camp. This is about where Aramor is. And the catacombs are over here. So
Okay.
we will montage our asses over here.
Let's go get this shit done.
Okay.
All right, during this montage, do we short rest?
Y'all can take a short rest. For the sake of time, I am going to burn through it. Is it okay if we go a little bit late?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, fun, really clippy montage. We have Ken using his badass steam engine, running away from the awkward conversation that he just had with the leader of Aramor.
That was an awkward. I totally beat that guy. Yeah,
Conversationally. Yeah.
Battle of wits.
So the journey to stuff. Okay, so the journey to the catacombs is long. Thusly, we travel to the catacombs. On the way there, though, we're thinking this is maybe a 3-day trek. About a day and a half into it. Everyone just do a quick perception roll for me.
22.
Whoa.
What roll?
Perception.
Rot roll.
What roll?
25.
17.
Okay.
I got 50.
Okay. Your perception is not working out well for you, bud.
It's 2 or 3 every time plus 11.
Jesus. All right, Talon, you're the first to see this. On the side of the road, as you all are hauling ass on your horses in your weird steampunk
My
machination.
big wheel, baby.
Yeah.
Hello.
Off to the side of the road, is maybe about 60 feet in front of you, like enough time to stop. There's a small halfling curled up in the fetal position.
As a child, somebody might want to tend to it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
I want to do a perception check to see if it's a child halfling or just a halfling.
You know from your roll that it's just a normal old halfling.
Oh fuck! Okay, I'll do the talking on this real fast. And I hop off my horse and walk
with
over
the
and I'm
kids.
like, hey.
How close do you get to him?
I do like
Does it look at you?
Infection? No. It's not.
I'm doing like the hey, what's the
Okay.
Put your goggles on.
So the second that you get within 10 feet of you, he jumps up and takes a small shiv out of his pocket
God damn it.
and just starts yelling like, "Oh, you're her! You're her!" As he runs up and tries to stab you really ineffectively. He's very small and not very strong. And he actually makes a stab at you. It hits your chest, and then the knife kind of slips back in his hand, and he slices his hand open. And he says, "I killed her! I'm killing you! I killed her!"
Oh my god! I look back at, and I just want to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't think he says halfling. You're not a halfling.
No, I didn't have tabaxi, but halflings are somewhat similar to tabaxi traits. Yeah.
Didn't have tobacco.
Didn't have tabaxi.
They're little, but also
No,
a kitty.
I'm a kitty.
The little kitty.
Cool.
Yeah.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw, looks like.
Fails.
Okay.
It's brutally low.
So yeah, it's held in place.
Okay. As he kind of clenches in place, he looks at you and just says,
I'm sorry, what's your name? First, we'll start with names.
Sandy, you heard the man.
We're not doing that.
I'm not chaotic. I'm not evil. I mean,
What's your name?
don't remember.
Oh shit. Okay.
Kill me.
I want to cast.
Kill me. Kill me.
I'm gonna cast detect thoughts
Okay.
You didn't see that.
it's the Borg.
wherever it is.
Oh, yeah, scroll
Never
forward.
mind. I might not have that spell. Fuck. Let's. I'm gonna cast detect. Actually, I'll just do a fucking medicine check. This guy.
Fucking do it. Hell yeah. Bada bing.
It's not very good. 12.
Okay. He has a lot of unresolved trauma.
Okay, fun.
Did someone say a medicine check?
You can do it too. You old-timey doctor.
Hey-o. That's a pretty good start. I think I got plus 11 on medicine. Yeah, so I got a 29.
Okay. Yeah. He's just clinically all the way insane.
Yeah.
Clinically deranged.
Cindy, I just look at him like,
Okay.
Beyond help, given current
sweet.
technology. And
I just I want to I just want to investigate his person to see if there's anything knowing that we need to go to the catacombs, knowing that we have shit going on.
yeah, upon a simple investigation, you find a journal.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Ooh.
yeah.
We're just gonna
Whoa, straight up.
He's just still held
A
there.
real journal. Free Britney.
Okay.
It just says free Britney and legalize it.
This could not be a more topical
What's this?
one.
Free Britney.
What's this leaf? What's this leaf on here? That's very. It's a green. Anyway. Wow. Aqueduct floods. So it's a. Okay. I'm just reading over this and lots of screaming. Okay, they're at the gates and the streets. Lots of. What just? Okay.
Nothing.
Someone died, and okay. There's this. Says.
Cha-cha?
Do I recognize this name? at all?
Yeah. Roll a history.
15.
You really wrote it.
It's like in the back of a textbook.
Oh, sorry,
somewhere.
21.
Okay, yeah, you know that the Cthaeh is a very evil entity of old.
Oh,
You don't know
well,
much about
fuck.
Did someone say history?
No, but somebody did say hydrate.
Hey! Damn it, Grace.
Okay, well, it looks like now knowing the
Ooh, that's a
Cthaeh-
hydrate and a stretch. Sorry.
Does,
I don't mean to keep
do I
cutting you
know
off.
if anything happens if I say their name?
Arcana.
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
Punch him.
To be fair, that would be the raddest thing I've ever done. Punch through that wall.
14.
Do it. Touch it. Touch it.
No.
Hooray.
You have no idea.
Okay. Well, there's this, everybody. Says,
Cha-cha.
yeah, well, it's a Cthaeh, very evil entity. Very evil. Super bad.
Is that what it says?
Flare?
Over and over and over and over and over again. In fact, someone has had some contact. She's dead. It's my fault. And they'll all be able to swim to us soon. It's very it-like. Loud explosion. Sounded like it came from the docks, but we haven't heard any runners. Yeah, people and just weird shit's happening. Super weird. Okay, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much. We're just going to take this for a while, and let's do this.
How do you pronounce the name again?
Cthaeh.
Cthaeh? So you did a history. Is there anything like, can I roll a religion? Is this like a cult, an a god, or something like that?
Sure.
I do that. Oh, no, I don't. 13.
It's a
Well
very
done,
old
Keith.
evil.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's fine. That
Yeah.
seems fair.
Well, I guess we know maybe what's been going on with all the plants, and
Do we kill the kid?
should we put him out of his misery? Psychologist / doctor?
He's like, let's leave it up to the coin.
See, and I could have told you that's where it was going to go.
I remember
Holy
it's
shit.
Batman villains.
What means what?
Batman
What does
is
any
the
of this
villain.
mean?
It's a kill.
I don't think so.
What?
We're not
How-
doing that. Fuck.
Talon starts to take out her dagger.
No, I have an idea.
It's not my ideas.
But you didn't call heads or tails. You just flipped a coin and said kill. Like, was there another outcome besides kill?
Oops a daisy.
You have to call that first.
Okay, heads. He dies. Tails.
He lives.
I don't believe the second part.
He lives on a tails.
I'm not comfortable with literally.
Okay, here we go.
I want
He
to cast.
dies again.
I want to cast protection from good and evil on him.
Okay. His mind is far too addled.
Okay.
For it to have any real effect.
Does it do anything? I mean, but it's not based upon the reaction. I can't decipher that there's any kind of like immediate like evil presence in him. It's
No,
just
he's just
literal
he's got
trauma.
bonkers, yeah.
Okay. Well, this
We could just walk away.
I think that's probably best.
All right.
Let's well, thank you. And I hold on to the journal.
Okay, cool.
Can I?
It's like only source of like any like relief or
The
anything
first
was the
note I've
journal that we
taken
taken.
Would you call this a
Journal.
disease?
Any fair?
What? Sorry?
I'm just gonna go for it. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I see.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on it at the 3rd level because I have a spell slot. So I'm just gonna click it. It's done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just touch him on the shoulder. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe that you want to kill him. And I just touch his shoulder. I'm like, oh my dear. And it either cures a disease, or if he's blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
It doesn't seem to have any effect, unfortunately.
It's like, well, those are all of our outs. I guess we kill him.
Sorry.
As I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the dates.
Cure me of my sort of blindness.
How does this compare to the current calendar? Like what day it is right now?
Yeah, that
The ninth
was.
of April.
to me.
So that was about 5 to 6 years ago.
Okay, does that correspond in any way to any events that I know of?
Any what?
Any like major events, like the death of?
So the
Cthaeh?
flooding of all, that was right around the time of the death of Nista.
Okay, well,
I also cured her of her blindness.
Oh, good.
Another spell.
Good.
I relay that information to the party,
Okay.
and yeah, I guess that guy was lived in one of the places that flooded. Sorry. Woo! Okay. Yeah, let's just go take care of this shit. If so, also, what was the other thing that pointed to Cthaeh, like the magic? I feel like we had another clue that indicated that Cthaeh's death caused a lot of shit. I forgot what it was though.
There were a couple of those.
Yeah. Okay. So we got it. We got to figure it out.
Okay.
I just want to tell everybody because we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we go and take care of this body, it's looking like that maybe this death was used in some kind of like massive ritual, or maybe she caused it. Who the fuck knows? But let's tread lightly whenever we go to this catacomb and do shit.
All the more reason to put her down, relatively speaking, into the ground, I guess, properly.
Yeah.
Make sure whatever they're trying to do doesn't get done.
Yeah. Cool.
How long can you hold the kid in the hold person? Just leave him frozen.
Yeah,
till
we'll
we're
just
gone.
we'll just leave him until he passes the con save.
Yeah, we did our best with him.
Yeah, we did a very good job.
He just can go, roam.
He's like a deer with a broken leg.
I mean, he asked us to kill him, and we didn't kill him. So how kind were we?
She has
Did we
point.
give him what he wanted?
That's moral ambiguity for you.
Oh, fuck.
So we're just leaving him in hold person in the middle of
Until
the
it wears off. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I unplug yours?
Yeah.
Computer for a second?
All right. Well, so just to break away for a minute, we have way too much time. Are you guys down with splitting this into 1 second session in the future at some point?
Holy fuck.
It's happening again. Yeah.
I mean, if that means they're going to come back.
Let's replace Matt! Fuck Matt!
Oh no!
We will do a
This backfired horribly.
Tuesday stream.
We could certainly do that, depending on what the consensus of the crowd is. What I have left is a very short amount, but certainly too much to do tonight.
Okay, right.
Well, this feels like a nice. Like we got the first thing, the cure. That's a nice place to put a pin in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's like half done. I mean,
Is that
not
acceptable?
more than half.
I'm
but-
fine with that.
I would love to do it on a non-Tuesday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that. Record
Alright.
it.
All right.
Do some
We'll
Patreon
talk about this
content.
later, but yeah, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Holy shit.
For everyone still watching, we have a lot more hijinks to embark on. Join our normal stream every Tuesday night to watch the Bottlecap Brigade. Also, whatever we decide to do to end this nightmare horror scenario that these four have found themselves in. Matt, would you like to plug anything? For
Last
anyone
chance.
that's still watching. again.
Yes.
Would you like to plug her ass?
Well, good night, everyone.
Follow us on Instagram just so you know when we do this again.
Yeah.
And stay up to date. And then also Matt's thing.
If that baseball show, it's my baseball sports culture podcast. It's a lot of fun. You might like it. Maybe it doesn't sound great if you don't like baseball, but I don't know. Give us a shot. We think we're funny.
It's legitimately funny.
Yeah, have you
I've listened to it.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do all right. At that baby show on Twitter or that baseball show wherever you find podcasts, Apple Podcasts and the like.
Awesome.
More of the same.
Well, happy Colonialist Day over the weekend. Batman is a bad person, and you
Start
all are
more
amazing.
fires.
Start fires.
What
love
Watch
you.
out for the weather.
Bye.